still. Hot dogs and a cold chill. We go wild just for the thrill. Cheerleaders doing their dance. Crowd in a football trance. Friends and beers in every hand. Living life like we planned. Let's step and go. Showtime in the stadium, lights so bright we can't sit still. Hot dogs and a cold chill, we go wild just for the thrill. Cheerleaders doing their dance, crowd in a football trance. Friends and beers in every hand, living life like we planned. Let's step and go, we won't slow down in this wild football show. Let's step and go, we'll make some noise in this big crowd we know.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, one and all, to today's live stream. How is everybody doing today? Welcome. Okay, couple of things. First of all, we're back. It's the first game of preseason. Technically speaking, it's not the Hall of Fame game. It's just the regular old preseason stuff. You know how that goes. What's up? Looks like some of y'all saying no sound. How's everybody doing on y'all's side? Can you hear me, guys, saying no sound, no sound, no sound, eh? Well, let's give this a shot. Hang tight. Check. Mic check. 1, 2. Do we have sound now? DJ Gene says, I hear you. Sound is good, says Jeremiah. Vince, what's going on? Try and wait it out. Hit the like button. All good, says Tracy. I can hear you just fine, says Pause and Grow TV. Be sure to, I guess, unmute your systems if you're on the other side right now. Everything seems to be fine on my end. By the way, we're actually running live on Twitch right now as well. I had to redo Kick during this launch for today's live stream. There was a reason for that. Trying to figure out some delays and trying different things to get our stream in sync with what we see graphically here. That being said, I was pushing my PC way too hard, so I had to bust out the old dinosaur PC, and now I'm streaming to Twitch separately on the dinosaur PC. So that's what I'm doing right now. Shout out to CJ Banning. Shout out to B. Johnson. Shout out to Victoria. Shout outs to Gordon. We got Texas Guns in the chat. What is a Twitch? Says Dave. What's up, Dave? How are you, sir? Welcome to today's live stream. Let's get our chat overlay set up right now. Okay. Let's see. Let's go. Steelers. Sam Pike says, I have sound on my phone, but none on my TV, says Sam Pike. Interesting. Cracked says audio failed. Okay. I'm very confused right now. I got half the room saying they have audio and half the room saying it sounds fine to me. Curious what that's all about. Had sound all along, says Matt. It's all right. Looks like it should figure itself out here in just a moment. My ribs and pulled pork are almost done, says DJ Gene. Rock and roll. Loud and clear, says Edward. Juicy says you hear me just fine. Rock and roll. All right, guys. Well, we're back. Sounds good. Looks like everyone can hear. Looks like some people. Like sound wasn't working, but open and close. The app work now. Refresh your screens, maybe. Reopen the app? Question mark? Maybe this right here. Open and closed app, maybe. Give that a shot. I don't know. Should work just fine. Let's see. Who's this Mario guy, says Team Cosmic Seeds. What up, Team Cosmic Seeds? How you doing, man? I see y'all out here in this chat. What's going on, Crystal Padilla? Welcome back, guys. Okay. Few other things. I've been working like a madman on the website. If you have not checked out footballnationusa.com, you absolutely need to do that. This week, guys, you can see the link in the chat below. We are definitely doing the pick'ems for this week, and our prize for the week for this week's pick'ems, or for week one's pick'ems, is the Troy Aikman signed football. Here it is. There it is with its grading. You will get this in the case. We'll send it to you. I will send it to you with the case. You'll have the note here saying it's authentication, it's authenticity with the sticker on there. This is going to be part of the Week 1 prize, y'all, in case y'all want to play this week's Pick'ems and you're a Cowboys fan. Pick'ems will be locked by Thursday Night Football for Week 1. So be sure to do that. You've got 3 weeks until that date. Got a super chat that came in. Looks like Victoria says, let's go, Football Nation. Football season is here, and I'm so excited. Me too. Oh, me too. I cannot tell you guys how excited I am. Dave saying, is that real? Well, it's got its authenticity here, and this card that's stickered with it says that this item has been fully examined by James Spencer Authentication LLC, and it is our considered opinion that this signature/signatures is/are genuine, with a certification number there as well. There you go. It's real, bud. It's real, and we are giving it away for the Week 1 Pick'ems prize. Cool, cool, cool. Tight, tight, tight. Let's go ahead and set that in there right there. Okay, cool. So, yes, it is real. It is real. Let's have some fun, man. Let's have some fun. Go do your Pick'ems. Don't skip out on your Pick'ems. Go do them. Okay, let's take a look at our pre-game slides. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is Steelers and it is Green Bay Packers. And shout out to Victoria who left that super chat saying, let's go Football Nation. Football season is here. I'm so excited. Wanted to make sure I hearted that one here as well. No super goes unhearted. Shout out to Robert Zamora saying, smash them free likes and subs. Thank you, Robert Zamora. I have to change my game text here. There we go. Okay. Super cool, says Dave. Let's see. Hey, welcome to First Downs, L Noel T. Noel, what's going on? Mario Dixon, what's going on? We got Jeremiah saying JSA is legit. Gotcha, says Dave. I haven't seen the website, LMAO. Just kidding. Welcome, guys. Be sure to check it out. Let's see. How are you? Are you going to do 2 football games? No, I'm going to do 1 football game today. The only game I'm doing today is this one here, the Packers and the Steelers. These are the numbers for last season, guys. Just a quick refresher for you. The Pittsburgh Steelers finished last season with a record of 10-7. Of course, it was Mike Tomlin's final year as the head coach before he decided to step down. They said that he resigned from the position. I think it was a mutual agreement, if I'm being honest, but that's not what the record shows. So Mike Tomlin resigned from his post. That's what the history books will say. Last year, with Aaron Rodgers, this Steelers offense wasn't exactly the greatest, and defensively, they kind of struggled a bit too. They had some areas where they were pretty bad. When it comes to points per game and points per game allowed, right in the middle, both sides of the football at 17th. 22.4 points per game is what they averaged, while they gave up 23.2 points per game on average. But, of course, you know, one high game can skew those averages. Doesn't matter, not a winning recipe. They did win more games than they lost, but obviously when you give up more points on average than you score, you're probably not going to get very far, even if you did make it into the postseason. Yards per game. Looking at the yards per game, offensively, they were managing to put up just under 300, guys. That's bottom 6 last year for the Steelers. And defensively, when it came to yards per game allowed, it was bad. They gave up over 360 yards per game, one of the bottom 5 teams in the NFL last season as far as yards allowed. Yards per play, those numbers are, you can do the math based off of the number of games played. Third down efficiency here. Offensively, 38% success rate at converting third downs. Defensively, the defense was giving up a 43% success rate, but they did manage to step up where it mattered the most. Defensively, this Pittsburgh Steelers defense was a top 5 red zone defense, giving up just about 50-50 to opposing offenses. Meanwhile, this team here offensively, the Pittsburgh Steelers with Aaron Rodgers, 56% accuracy or deadliness inside the red zone when it comes to finding pay dirt. Shout outs to Earth Citizen saying hello, Mario and Santino. Hello to you, Earth Citizen. Appreciate you in this chat. What's going on, brother? Okay, chat, let's take a quick look at the offense and what we are to expect throughout the regular season. This is not postseason, guys. This is regular season Pittsburgh Steelers here. We actually back this up. Back it up. Whoops. Let's go to my game cast. Please stand by. There we go. Okay, Pittsburgh Steelers. Offensively, you'll see Aaron Rodgers and Jalen Warren as your two men in the backfield here. Quarterback Rodgers, running back Warren. But we will see, check this out, Cowboys fans. Rico Dowdle, for those of y'all who did not know, is now on this Steelers offense. We will probably see a little bit of Rico Dowdle today. Caleb Johnson, Travis Homer going to get viewed in this showcase today for the preseason. I don't expect Jalen Warren to get many carries, if any carries at all. Wide receivers for this team, you'll notice a couple of new names here as well. Obviously, DK Metcalf from last year, but how about Michael Pittman Jr., who's now on the squad for this Steelers offense? That should give Aaron Rodgers another option here. And behind Aaron Rodgers at quarterback, guys, Mason Rudolph, Will Howard, and Drew Aller. So we'll see how those guys perform here. It actually feels like it's going to be a race to see who ends up being quarterback number 2, because we know that Mason Rudolph has been a quarterback too. He's basically the Cooper Rush of this team. But one of these younger guys could definitely be getting that spot. So those are the main pass catchers. Pat Freiermuth at tight end, offensive line for the Steelers unit from left to right, guys. Left tackle, Troy Faltanu. Left guard, Mason McCormick. At center, Zach Frazier. Spencer Anderson at right guard, and right tackle is Dylan Cook. That makes up the Steelers offense. And we've got about 15 minutes left until kickoff here. Plenty of time. A-Rod has never taken preseason seriously before, says Mike. David says football. Rob says Packers are going to pop right now. We'll see. I expect A-Rod, Aaron Rodgers to be better, but not in preseason. I agree. Wow, Football Nation also covers American football. Football Nation almost only covers American football, my friend. Almost exclusively. I mean, during football season, that is. Okay, defensive setup here. From left to right and front to back. Actually, we'll start kind of in the middle here with the defensive line. You'll notice a 3-4 formation. For those of you who don't watch American football, that means there are 3 defensive linemen and 4 linebackers on this wall here. You'll see on the left side Derek Harmon at left defensive end. Yaya Black going to be your nose tackle for today in this 3-4 defense. And Cam Hayward is going to be your right defensive end. Your linebackers for today, TJ Watt on the weak side, Alex Highsmith on the strong side, Peyton Wilson and Patrick Queen as your inside linebackers for the Steelers unit. And, of course, on the outsides for your 2 corners, your left corner is going to be Joey Porter Jr. Your right corner is Jamel Dean. And actually, that's okay. We'll flip those when it matters. But just so you know, those are their formations. And we've got Brisker and Elliott, Jaquan Brisker and Deshaun Elliott as your 2 safeties for this Steelers unit. Of course, head coach for the first time in the black and gold is Mike McCarthy. He is having his first season, so there are no stats here for him as a head coach for the Pittsburgh Steelers. But when it comes to the actual his entire career, of course, he has won a Super Bowl with Aaron Rodgers on the Green Bay Packers. So talk about a juicy storyline there. This will be our first showcase of Mike McCarthy in his and green and gold right now. Next few weeks for the Pittsburgh Steelers, ladies and gentlemen, before we move over to the Green Bay Packers, next few weeks here for the Pittsburgh Steelers, it will be the Jets at Pittsburgh. Then in preseason week 3, Steelers at Bills. The season will officially kick off for the Pittsburgh Steelers on Sunday, September 13th. It will be a home game against the Atlanta Falcons, followed by Patriots and Bengals after that. I believe the Pittsburgh Steelers could actually break away from this. Starting off the season, I see them in a very, very close 1-2 or 2-1 situation. I don't think they're starting 3-0, and I don't think they're starting 0-3. I'm so glad that the Pittsburgh Steelers got new blood as their head coach. I wouldn't call Mike McCarthy new blood. Here's a quick look at the Green Bay Packers stats, shall we? Green Bay Packers, quick reminder, they had finished the season with 9-7-1. Yes, 1 draw against my Dallas Cowboys. So, well, nobody was really happy that day, not me or my wife, who is a Green Bay Packers fan. But offensively, the Green Bay Packers were much better than the Pittsburgh Steelers were, at least on paper. That is true. On paper, this offense managed to put up 23.2 points per game. Defensively, they gave up 21.7, scoring more points than allowed. Typically is a winning record, but sometimes the math doesn't always math. Looking at yards per game, top 12 team offensively, 337 yards. Defensively, they gave up 319, so they outgained what they gave up. When we look at yards per play, when it comes to yards per play, of course, that's just divided by those 17 games. Third down efficiency, ladies and gentlemen. One of the best teams, a top 2 team in the National Football League when it comes to third down efficiency, converting third downs at a 48% success rate. Defensively, they allowed third down conversions at a 40% success rate. Red zone efficiency, a top 12 team there as well for the Packers offense, but of course with Micah Parsons being injured and missing a good chunk of that season, plus the Packers gave up a first-round pick to the Dallas Cowboys for that Micah Parsons trade. Well, they struggled a little bit, but when Micah Parsons comes back, he should be ready to go and ready to perform for this Green Bay Packers unit. Offensively, here for the Green Bay Packers, this is not today's starting lineup. It is just the starting lineups for the Green Bay Packers. Jordan Love, Josh Jacobs. These are going to be your 2 main guys. But for preseason, we'll likely see Tyrod Taylor, Kyle McCord, or Kyron Drones. And those are going to be the 3 backups for today. We'll probably see all 3 of them here today for the Green Bay Packers. And, of course, Josh Jacobs is going to be backed up this season by Marshawn Lloyd. That'll be your handcuff if you're doing fantasy football and you pick up Josh Jacobs. Marshawn Lloyd, Chris Brooks, and Pierre Strong Jr., all of whom will get carries here today as well. Wide receivers for this unit, there is no more Romeo Doubs. Matthew Golden has slid up the depth chart. You got Christian Watson, Matthew Golden, and Jaden Reed as your top 3 wide receivers here, with Tucker Kraft healthy and good to go. But we probably won't see much of any of these guys today either. Savion Williams, Isaiah Nayor, Caden Prather, Keyshawn Johnson, Chris Hilton, Michael Sturdivant, Will Shepard, and Sky Moore are probably going to be the players that we see here today, considering it's preseason. We might see 1 or 2 drives with the starters. I don't expect to see all the starters here, especially not even I don't expect Tucker Kraft to really be out there either, if I'm being honest. Luke Musgrave is out, so we'll probably see Josh Wiley and Drake Dabney at the tight end spot. Your starting offensive linemen from left tackle to right tackle. Left tackle, Jordan Morgan. Left guard, Aaron Banks. At center, Sean Ryan. Right guard, Anthony Belton. And right tackle, Zach Bako-Biwele. That's going to be the squad for this Green Bay Packers unit for the majority of the year. How many home runs do you think the Steelers will score? We'll see. We'll see, man. Back in your wheelhouse, I see. Cheers, says Jimmy. Yeah, Jim. That's it, man. Hello from Phoenix, says AZ Saturner. What's going on, Saturner? I got Lewis saying go Bears in the chat. DJ Jean saying, Mario, who is your fantasy wide receiver picks? Oh, man. You know, if you want to see that, dude, I got you. Check this out. Here you go, DJ Jean. At the bottom, these are the top projected wide receivers for the 2026 season. If you guys are doing fantasy football, you can make changes based off of this, but this is projected 2026 top fantasy wide receivers. Great question, DJ. Great question, Gene. Great question. Half PPR, by the way. Oh, for those of y'all doing fantasy football, don't forget to check your league settings. Are you in full PPR, half-point PPR, standard, or some weird funky version where you only get 1 additional point per reception if the result of the reception is a first down, like my crazy leagues? Yes, that is something in our crazy leagues. Be sure to check out the rules if you're in the fantasy football league. Okay, I'll leave that scrolling by at the bottom right now. Let's take a quick look at the defensive players here. Defensive players for the Green Bay Packers, you'll notice a few new names here. A couple of these guys are currently listed as out, but that's okay. Green Bay Packers, left defensive end, Carl Brooks. Nose tackle, Javon Hargrave. Right defensive end, Devontae Wyatt. As your linebackers on the weak side, Lucas Van Ness. On the strong side, Micah Parsons listed out for today's game. Your linebackers in the middle, Edgerrin Cooper and Zaire Franklin. Zaire Franklin, now an inside linebacker for the Green Bay Packers. If you've got an independent defensive player that you can pick up and your league values tackles, this right here is going to be the tackle machine. This is going to be the wood chipper. When teams try to attack these gaps in the center right now, this combo here and this linebacker core should be feared. And if you're not paying attention to this Green Bay Packers run defense this year, you're sleeping on it because it's about to get nasty here. Okay, Packers on the corners. You got Keyshawn Nixon and Kerrigan Valentine, and your two safeties for today, Evan Williams and Xavier McKinney. This is going to make up your squad for Green Bay. Head coach here for Green Bay, of course, is Mr. Matt LaFleur. 7 completed seasons with the Green Bay Packers, and 4 of those seasons resulted in NFC North titles. 7 years in, 76 wins, 40 losses, playoff wins 3, playoff losses 6, but still heck of a tenure for this man. Hello, Dave. What's going on, Dave? Swiss cheese run defense, says AG4, all good. We'll see. The Flower, he sucks, says AG. If you say so, sir. If you say so. Here's the schedule for the Green Bay Packers, guys, before this game gets started. We got Packers versus Broncos and Cardinals versus Packers, or at Packers for the first 2 preseason games, or the next 2 preseason games. This is going to be one of those games where you're going to find Tom Grassi and Brandon Perna covering this game together. Week 1, Packers-Vikings, love it. Week 2, Packers-Jets, that's a win. Week 3, Falcons at Packers. Packers are starting this season 3-0. Mark my words. I think Packers are going to get off to a hot start, and my wife is going to be very excited about that. Okay, guys, here is the head-to-head comparisons like we like to do, and I got to run through this because we are moments away from opening kickoff. Looks like just a minute or 2 away from opening kickoff. How about the comparison between both sides? What up, Freedom Boom? I see you in the chat. Shout-outs to y'all in this chat right now. Literally just got home 30 minutes ago. Your tie is a little crooked. That's okay, Kyle. That's okay. Here, I'll clip it to my shirt as well so it doesn't move. Kind of what the tie clips are for. But now it's good. Now it's set. Look at you. You've managed to derail me over fashion sense. Okay, let's pivot. Let's get back into this. Refocus. Woosah. Guys, it really is good to be back. Like, it really is good to be back. And we got real football right now. So, Jordan Love, Aaron Rodgers. New Green Bay. Old Green Bay / new / last year in Pittsburgh. Steelers. What a mess this is. I like the drama. I like that this is a preseason game. Jordan Love, 33, almost 3,400 passing yards. Aaron Rodgers, 3,300 passing yards. Rushing yards, big advantage to Jordan Love, but we all knew that. Jordan Love, younger, and has 2 good Achilles here. Total touchdowns, 25 total touchdowns for Aaron Rodgers, 24 of those in the air, just 1 rushing touchdown for Aaron Rodgers. Jordan Love, total touchdowns last season, 23 of them, but he did have to sit out a couple games with injury. When we look at interceptions, only 6 interceptions for Jordan Love, 7 interceptions for Rodgers, and when it comes down to the rest of the stats, advantage to Jordan Love, who has a higher completion percentage, fewer sacks taken, and a higher passer rating. From the quarterback perspective, at this point in their careers, advantage Jordan Love. All right, team defenses. Couple of areas where things change here. Points allowed per game, 21.7 versus 23.2. Advantage Green Bay Packers. Rushing yards allowed per game. This is not much of a difference. We're going to call that a wash. It's less than 1 yard between the two sides. Passing yards allowed per game. 40 passing yards, guys, is enough to put you in field goal range, which is kind of what tracks here. Points per game allowed. points per game allowed 23. They gave up 23. They're also giving up more yards per game, so that makes sense to me. Takeaways per game, advantage, big advantage to the Steelers. Now, they might have given up. They were what you would call a boom or bust kind of team. They're either taking a pick six and taking it to the house, or you're going to score a touchdown on them. And that's something that definitely needed to change, or definitely needs to change. Hey, yo. Stretch this out a bit. There we go. Definitely something that's going to need to change this year for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And sacks per game advantage when it comes to sacks per game. It might not seem like that much, but 0.7 of a difference times 17 games equals a lot more sacks and a lot more disrupted plays. That's the defensive comparison, and I know it's in a nutshell there. We should have had kickoff by now, so let me just refresh my screen and just make sure I got game, so hang tight. I mean, I'm definitely on the right channel, but that's okay. They haven't started it yet. I'm not tripping. Glassman says, hey, peeps, football is back. It sure is, peeps. The analysis is great, but the fact is the starters will not play that much today, so it's really on the second and third string guys tonight. That is true, Mike. Let's just call it what it is. I also need practice in getting into regular season form, so when I see these numbers, it gives me chances to accurately kind of predict and be able to talk about what we've seen. The more I see these numbers, the more I keep track with how they're changing or tracking or pacing, the better the commentary will be moving forward. But you are absolutely right. Shout out to Mad Hat saying, wow, football is back. I see, Mad. It is so back. The Browns have only one winning season in the last 20 years. Yeah. Who was that, Baker Mayfield? Did they make the playoffs with the losing season? Because I know Baker Mayfield won a playoff game, and I know that Joe Flacco took him to the playoffs too. Still, Phoenix, what's going on? Let's see. I bet Sammy is getting big, isn't he? He is getting big, man. He's sitting there. His head's just kind of poking over. He's got all the snacks in the world, and I'm actually in dad mode here today, guys. I got one eye. I'm playing chameleon here. I got one eye up and one eye down here just to make sure he's okay. Who are the notable rookies that will play tonight, asks Steve. Well, Steve, tonight's rookie list, I would say, for the Green Bay Packers, it's going to be Kyron Drones. Drones is the rookie quarterback for this squad, and Kyle McCord has 1 year experience. McCord is at the bottom of that depth list, that depth chart. So not technically a rookie, but we will expect to see him on this side. And, of course, on the other side, you'll have Drew Aller, who is a true rookie for the Pittsburgh Steelers. We'll see a little bit of Drew Aller here. In the run game, as far as a rookie situation goes, there are two rookie running backs that were drafted by the Pittsburgh Steelers this year, guys. Looks like a man out of Navy. His name is Eli Heidenreich. And then the other guy is the man out of Indiana. And if you're a Hoosier fan, Riley Nowakowski. Riley Nowakowski. Going to be the other running back on this squad for the Pittsburgh Steelers. I picked this game because my wife's a Packers fan, and I wanted to watch the Packers and the Steelers, but a part of me really, really wanted to watch that Raiders game because I got to see me some Fernando Mendoza, bro. I got to see some Fernando Mendoza this season. I love Kirk Cousins, but I really hope that Kirk Cousins isn't the starting quarterback for the entire year. Okay, something popped off in my headphones. It's T-Mac who says, Mario, it's football. Let's effing go. Let's go, brother. Let's go. Oh, man. Texas Gun saying, Mario always putting in that work. Not by myself, man. There's some things that I can do and some things that I can't do by myself. And, you know, this ain't one of them. Heinenreich? Question mark? What are we saying? What is it? Heidenreich? Eli Heiden. Running back, wide receiver is actually what I have him listed as. Yeah, he's listed on my cheat sheet as an RB wide receiver. Call CPS on Dave. I forgot about Let's Effing Go. What's up, big bud? Let's see. My team's coach, KOC, says he gets better analysis of his players during joint practice, not preseason games. Do other coaches say similar things? I've never asked, but I do have some connects in the NFL now that we're on year 4 into this, so maybe we could find out. Steelers' depth on defense going to eat tonight, says L. Noel. Slotman, says Duane. Hide and seek. Hide and Reich. Hide and Reich. Is that how it said? It came up as hide and seek. I can't watch Tua fumble and throw interceptions for the Falcons on Friday. That's tough, man. You're doing great, says Ashley. You can do anything you put your mind to. Ashley, what's going on? How are you? Welcome to today's live stream. All right, Madden 27 is fire. Watching from Santa Maria, California. Ladies and gentlemen, I missed the kickoff. Looks like this game is already on, so here we go. It's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line, and it's going to be an opening play for the Green Bay Packers, who have possession to get this thing started. The game is on. Opening play looks like a gain of about 5 here to the left-hand side, and this will bring up a 2nd down. All right, so a couple things. I am going to have to slowly get myself situated here. And all these stats and data will be coming up in just a moment. I got a 2nd down and 4 on my TV screen, and it looks like Jordan Love is in the shotgun. He takes it, looks right, flicks it, sends this in the direction of Watson, and Christian Watson can't quite bring that one in. The result of the play is an incomplete pass. It will stop the clock and bring up a 3rd down and 4. Football at about the 40, maybe the 41-yard line. Clock is stopped with 14:27. 14:27. Let's refresh this page. Let's go to my game tracker here. Also want to go to my game tracker over here. Get you guys these play-by-play breakdowns. All right, showing blitz are the Pittsburgh Steelers defense. Love in the shotgun from the 40 on 3rd down. Takes it up the middle. It's caught and on the run out to about the 42-yard line. It's grabbed. It's nabbed. It's in. It's Jaden Reed. 1st down, Green Bay. So a good catch for 19 yards here is going to move the Green Bay Packers on 3rd down and 4 from about the 40 to a 1st and 10 at the 41 across midfield in enemy territory. Let's start this clock. It's 1st and 10. Break. Packers get back to the line. Single back formation this time in the backfield, waiting for it. Looks like Marshawn Lloyd. That's actually Chris Brooks going to take it. No, it's Marshawn Lloyd. From the 42 to about the 40. Call that a pickup of 2. It's 2nd down and 8, and the clock stays hot. Oh, just like riding a bike, dude. Just like riding a bike. Okay, let's move this, plug this back into the top. Get our drive chart, ESPN. Should be, there we go. There we go, bet. Cool, 2nd down and 8, 2nd down and 9. Football at the 40, shotgun, snap comes in. Love to the left. Love finds a man. It's caught on the left-hand side. It's Josh Wiley who makes the grab. Call that a gain of 4 on 2nd down. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 5 at the Pittsburgh Steelers' 36-yard line. Shrink this one down. We'll get your stats here in just a moment. All right. This one should fit right about here. All right, 3rd down and 5, ladies and gentlemen. Clock ticking. Love takes the snap and looks to the right. Good tackle on that right-hand side. Reception is going to be made on the right this time. It's Marshawn Lloyd who makes the catch, but he's brought down immediately by the defense here. Well done by this Pittsburgh Steelers defense. It's going to be Daneko Slaughter who makes the tackle, and this will bring up a 4th down, so a crucial 3rd down stop. 12 minutes left to play in this 1st quarter. Punt team is out right now, so special teams getting ready to punt this thing. This could be field goal range, actually, so I think this might be an actual field goal attempt. Okay, I do see him lined up for a very, very long preseason field goal. This preseason field goal kick is up, and it's good! And the Packers are the first to score. A long-range field goal. Hold on. Hold on. I think there might have been a flag on the play. Let me stop this clock here. The official seems to have something he wants to say. What have you got for me, Mr. Official? Who is this one on? Personal foul. Wow. Roughing the kicker, 15-yard penalty, automatic first down. So flag on the field. It's against the Pittsburgh Steelers. It's roughing the kicker. Here it is one more time. It is going to be a 15-yard penalty and an automatic first. No, it wasn't a roughing the kicker. It was an unnecessary roughness over the top. So it wasn't roughing the kicker. Let me correct that. Not roughing the kicker. It was a roughing call for a leap over the top. I think personally that's a pretty weak call. Green Bay has been given a first down, though. So, fresh set of downs. First down, Packers. 25-yard line, a toss to the left. And it looks like this will be a 2-yard pickup here, resulting in second down and 8. Second down and 8 at the Pittsburgh Steelers' 23-yard line. Packers on the move. Packers approaching the Steelers' side of midfield. Got another graphic to pull up for you guys. Do have another graphic here to pull up for you guys. There we go. Let's zoom this out just a bit. There we go. You guys should be able to read this a little bit better here. Motion on the field right now. Jordan Love will take the snap. He fakes the throw. It's a third down coming up after this. Second down and 8, 4-yard pickup. Third down and 4. Slight run to the left for Marshawn Lloyd. It's going to be just a 4-yard gain here. Marshawn Lloyd is now 4 carries and 12 yards, averaging 3 yards per carry. Jordan Love is 3 of 19. Jordan Love, 3 of 4 for 19 yards, excuse me, with the clock still ticking. Break. Packers on the attack inside the red zone. Jordan Love in the red zone on third down and 4. Takes the snap. A 4-man rush comes in. Love finds a man. He delivers this one. Reed, no. Incomplete pass broken up by the defense. Not much you could do there. Asante Samuel Jr. breaks up that pass. Intended for Jaden Reed. Instead, it was a good read by Asante Samuel Jr. Fourth down. The incomplete pass does stop the clock with 10:17. So we are going to get that field goal here. They're on the 19-yard line. They're going to kick this one. The kick is up, and this kick is good. So the Green Bay Packers are officially the first team to score. And the Green Bay Packers have put 3 points on the board. Let's see how long they can keep this up here. I got to do a couple things now. Okay. First things first. Let's turn this off. That's what's first. What's up, guys? Welcome to today's live stream. We are on a goal, on a mission here. Our next rung up the ladder is 148,000 subscribers. Don't think we'll get there today. Don't think we will get there here today, but that's okay, guys. Let's see if we can at least get to 147.8 for preseason. I have this crazy wild dream that we can start the NFL season with 150,000 subscribers. We've got 3 weeks to pick up 3,000 subscribers. Is it crazy? Maybe a little bit. In the meantime, while y'all debate that, let's see who's in the chat. Quick roll call. Say hello, guys. Let's see who's in the chat today. Terry and Arnold to the Seahawks. AZ Saturner says, go Hawks. DJ Jean saying touchdown music is a bit loud. No Dice saying I hit the like button. No soup for you, Green Bay. Itsumi Mario says, Gray, what up? Gray, pause. They are clearly cheating, says Dave. Swiss cheese Packer defense. We'll see. Packers defense will be out there in a minute. Packers did just score. Shout out to AG for all good. We got Ben in the chat. Ben N. Cider. Giggity. What's up, dude? Dragon B is in the chat. What up, man? How you doing? We got Ned Davis, Tracy, hunting for your life, saying we love you. What's up, dude? How are you, man? LaShawn Korb, welcome back. Mrs. Jagular, welcome back. Peace, what up? Welcome back. We got Mr. Larnino. We got Tommy Braskett, my boy. What's up, dude? Welcome back. Maddie James, Paul saying I had a dream the NFL would be over the air. What color ballet outfits are they wearing? What color ballet outfits are they wearing? Right now, the Green Bay Packers are wearing their white trim with gold helmets. Steelers wearing black today. Dave says, wow. Burrow sacked, says Gray. Bush live. What up, Gray? See y'all in this chat. TJ Jean says, giggity. Cheers. Man, you would get to 150,000 faster if you just did Pats games, said Chop Top. You know, maybe. We will be doing some Patriots games, actually. We've got the whole schedule already planned out all the way to November, guys. And I'm already putting all of this stuff together. For those of y'all who have not seen this just yet, the NFL season will be going global here, guys. We are going to be seeing San Francisco and Los Angeles Rams in Australia for Week 1 on September 10th. And then another game in Brazil just 2 weeks later. We'll talk about this during the next commercial break. Here is the kickoff. It's in the landing zone. Pittsburgh brings it out. The 20, the 25, down at about the 30-yard line, pushed out of bounds at about the 30-yard line. It's Pittsburgh with possession. So Pittsburgh has the ball. Let's make sure we got everything situated. Got to keep them separated. Okay, let's do this one. Same one. Perfect. Oh, that's perf. Bet. Gonna walk this in. Final answer. Matter of fact, makes me want to blow this up just a little bit more. Well, I think the stats on that side might make more sense. Pittsburgh Steelers are being awarded a penalty right now, guys. Possession has changed. It's Steelers with the ball right now. 10 minutes here left to go. Aaron Rodgers is not on the field. It's Mason Rudolph who is the starting quarterback right now. Green Bay with a 3-point lead. 10 minutes left to play in quarter number 1. So an offensive holding here was the penalty against the Pittsburgh Steelers. So 1st and 10, football at the Pittsburgh 18-yard line. So we got out to about the 28 before being brought back here, or from the spot of the foul. Looks like an I formation. Mason Rudolph tosses this to the left. It's going to go from the 18-yard line to about the 22. Call that a gain of 4. 2nd down and 6 comes up. We start the clock. So keep the clock ticking. 2nd down and 6. First play is going to go to Homer, who picks up 4 yards. Rodgers isn't even suited up, says SoCal Viking. Forget the Steelers. They suck. They can all sit on the bench. No Rodgers. Interesting, says James. Shotgun formation. We've got a 2nd down and 6. Rudolph takes the snap. The blitz coming in. Rudolph under pressure goes down. Down he goes. I think that's a sack for Lucas Van Ness, who just checked in right now. Welcome to the squad, sir. Lucas Van Ness with a bag right there. That'll be a loss of, get this, that's going to be a loss of 8. 3rd down and 14 coming up. Backs the Steelers up to their own 14-yard line. So 3rd down and forever here. 3rd down and forever coming up now. Steelers in the shotgun. 3rd and 14. 8 minutes and 47 seconds here left to go. Rudolph waits for it, takes it, looks left immediately, finds the guardian cap, couple blocks ahead of him. The catch is made here by Bernard, but not going to be enough to really do anything here. It's Jeremy Bernard who gets a short 7-yard pickup. I call it a short 7-yard gain because it was a 3rd down and 14. So this will result in a 4th down and 7. Football is now at the Pittsburgh 21. The punt team will come out for the Pittsburgh Steelers on a quick 3 and out, and this drive is over. Give the Seahawks the trophy right now. Chill. There's the punt. It goes out of bounds. Looks like at around the 30. We'll see where this is going to be marked. A flag coming in by the officials on sportsmanlike conduct or unnecessary roughness, maybe late hit out of bounds. We'll see what they say. Who? Mike Jones. Let's see. 7-yard gain, says Beatrice. Offensive line killed that drive. Second half, no awareness, says Gio. That's a snazzy blue tie. Well, it's a 15-yard penalty here, guys. So they said personal foul. It's going to be against the Pittsburgh Steelers, and they're going to cut to a quick commercial break. So we stop the clock here with 8 minutes left to play. 8 minutes left to play. It'll be a 1st and 10 when we get back, and it will be Green Bay Packers football. All right. Let's see. Damn, throw the ball. I say, throw the ball, I say, son, says Dave Olaf, Mr. Olaf. Who's the quarterback for the Steelers? Second half, says Just Max. Max, based off of my handy-dandy cheat sheet here, I've got these fantastic quarterbacks listed right now. It's actually either going to be Drew Aller or Will Howard. I expect both of them to probably get some play time here, if I'm being honest. Stephen A. Smith is a Steelers fan, and he's dumb AF. I will agree that he is dumb AF, but not because he's a Steelers fan, but because of how much he hates the Cowboys. Commercial break, says CJ Banning. Fact. Howard is the guy they should want to see. I agree. Dying to see how much Sammy has grown since last season. How is Yins doing? Wow, says Dave. They spent big draft capital on Howard. Put Howard in so we can see how bad he is too. I don't hate Will Howard. I don't love Will Howard. He's not like my immediate, oh yeah, he's going to be the guy. But, you know. Okay, let's leave this here. And let's see if I can't show you guys a little bit more actually of this. Zoom out just a hair. Change this side? No, I think that side's locked. Okay, let's unlock that. See how high up I can move this. There we go. Now we're talking. Cool. So now you guys can see total yardage in this game so far. Total yardage in this game, Green Bay has 18 yards. You'll see -1 total yards here for the Steelers in their opening drive. It's a long game. We got plenty of football here left to go. Plenty of football here left to go. I shouldn't have changed anything. Well, that's what I get. Okay, 1st and 10 coming up. 1st and 10 coming up. Shotgun formation. A new quarterback is in now for the Green Bay Packers. Dropping back and looking left. Flinging this one into the dirt. Terrible throw for Tyrod Taylor. That's going to stop the clock with 7:53. It's 2nd down and 10, and the football stays at the Green Bay 43. 2nd down and 10. Football at the Green Bay 43. Tyrod Taylor ends up with an incomplete pass. I wonder how small I'd have to make this text. Probably like tiny to fit everything in here. Mason starting the first 3 drives. Drew Aller is finishing the first quarter. Well, I'll tell you right now that that's definitely not the case. We've definitely got Tyrod Taylor. Oh, well, Mason Rudolph. You think so? Did they announce that already? Here we go. Quick audible being called. Tyrod Taylor changes his mind. On the right hash, the blitz coming in for Pittsburgh. Tyrod airs this out to the right-hand side. Looking for someone out on the far side. Could not find Savion Williams. Great coverage there defensively for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Looks like the defensive player on that one was Asante Samuel Jr. again, closing down that corner pretty well. So Asante Samuel Jr. does a great job. Much love, brother. What up, Apollo Hands? Hanzo, Mr. Hanzo, fist bumps to you. Hey, fist bumps and high fives to everybody out here, bro. Let's go. I appreciate y'all. High fives to all of you. There you go. Empty backfield, 5 wide. Tyrod Taylor staring down the face of a four-man rush. Looks to the right. It's a screen, a bubble screen. This time on what was second down will be caught. It's now third down. Looks like that was a catch, but for how many? We'll see. The clock should be ticking here. Tyrod Taylor looked to the right, delivered that to the right. That was a gain of yardage here. It's a 6-yard pickup, so they're calling this that was a third down, excuse me. It's now fourth down and 4. My apologies. Again, trying to get myself back into regular season form. So it is a fourth down, guys, not a third down. My apologies. The punt is going to go up and be returned at the 10. Returned to about the 15 before the tackle is made. It's Pittsburgh Steelers who get the football back after a quick 3-and-out by the Green Bay Packers. So a quick 3-and-out by the Green Bay Packers. It's first down for the Pittsburgh Steelers. They've got the football on their own 15-yard line, and Green Bay's secondary will hit the field. For those of y'all who are Green Bay fans, man, lots of commercials here today. Fake punt, that'd be dope. That'd be fun to watch. Jets drafted Taylor back in the Rex Ryan era. Another year for the Packers to own the Bears, says Peace. The Bears still suck. Right? Isn't that the song? T-Mac says hello to everyone in Football Nation. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. How about football just being back, man? So glad to have football back. So glad to have football back. Dave says fist bump. Let's go, brother. Boom. Mason is about to send us back 15 yards again. Yeah, he's pretty good at doing exactly that. 1,000 people for preseason game. Not bad, says Dave. Hope you start feeling better, Michael. Incredible Dave. Well, a whole year has come and by. Guys, let me ask y'all. Raise your hand if you have been a Football Nation viewer for more than a year. Let's see if you watched football on this channel in the past. Raise your hand. Curious to see how many people raise their hands out here, because I'm actually more curious to see whose hands stay down, really. Let's see. I've been waiting for football to come back, says Ashley. Hand is raised, says Juicy. What up? Mr. 80s Mike, pause and grow. Hand is up. Too bad this wasn't in Green Bay. James has been here. Gary's been here. Tino and Michael have been here. Christian Garcia raising the hand. John, what's up? Juicy J, hello. Stat, says Jacob. Hot Rod Dabbler says hello. T-Mac Roberts, 2 years, says Tracy Patterson. Ashley Deverick, Eden Malik. Any trivia? Of course we've got trivia, Dave. Of course we got trivia, my friend. Tommy Braskett, appreciate you. Glassman, Drea Girl. All 4 good. CJ Banning, Alvin, Joey, Mr. Montoya. I started watching in prison, says Chop Top. Eden Malik. I got DJ Jean. Jacob with the hand raised. Matt, I missed you being here, my friend. I missed you being here. He says, I absolutely missed your commentary. I miss being here, man. It's good to be live. It is good to be live. I feel like I'm in my element. Oh, my God, we're back again. Okay, we'll work on the singing, though. 15-yard line, shotgun formation. There's the snap, and the very first play of this drive is a sack as Mason Rudolph gets a sack lunch again. Second bag of the day for the Green Bay Packers defense. This time it was Cox who made the play. So a sack by Brenton Cox, who gets in and drops Mason Rudolph. All right. Dave says exactly 1 year. Shotgun formation. Second down and 19. Someone said Mason Rudolph was going to lose 15 yards on the play. Not too far off from there. Mason Rudolph in his own end zone waits patiently, delivers a beautiful pitch up the middle to Jeremy Bernard, who does pick up a good chunk of those 19 yards. The result of the play is going to bring up a third down and 6, as 13 yards were picked up on that play by Jeremy Bernard, moving the football to the Pittsburgh 19-yard line. Third down and 6. Football at the Pittsburgh 19-yard line on a simple pass up the middle there, a couple slant routes. You got trips on the right-hand side and a four-man rush coming in. Mason Rudolph goes to the second level, finds a man. It's caught on the right side, just up the middle by Ben Skowronek. And Skowronek makes a catch and converts a first down for the Steelers. First down, Pittsburgh. So Blitzburgh picks up their first down of the game. Ben Skowronek makes his first catch of the day for 19 yards. Mason Rudolph is now, despite being sacked twice, 3 for 3 in this game. 5 minutes left to play in quarter number 1. Single back formation. Handoff up the middle. Looks like a 2-yard, maybe a 3-yard pickup here. Travis Homer not doing much to impress. Second down and 8. 4:50 left to go. Oh no, we suck again, says Dave. Bernard is wide receiver 4, and Benny Sco is like wide receiver 6. Don, what's up? Missed football? I miss football too, Otterbomb. I miss it too. Good to be back. Second and 8. Left hash, shotgun formation. There's the snap. Another four-man rush. Rudolph to the right. Finds Bernard. Jeremy Bernard sheds a tackle. Spin move on the run. Climbs the ladder out to the 40. Big gain this time. From the 38-yard line. On second down and 8 from the Pittsburgh 40. It's caught by Jeremy Bernard for a gain of 25. Second down and 8 becomes first down. Pittsburgh Steelers, and the football is on the Green Bay 35. Big gain here by the Pittsburgh Steelers. Way to break those tackles and stay on your feet. 35-yard line on the right hash. Mason Rudolph under center. Flags coming in for a false start. That's going to stop the flag or stop the clock. False start going to add 5 yards here. So, penalty comes in. Flag against the Steelers. It's going to be a false start. It's a 5-yard penalty. Replay. First down. You like this? We're doing it. We're getting it. We're getting back into form. Raul says, Packers, I've been waiting for tonight since February, says Sam Pike. Go Football Nation. What's up? Check out the website, guys, footballnationusa.com. Again, it's footballnationusa.com. Here's the snap, and a four-man rush doesn't do anything. 5 yards, 10 yards, 11-yard gain on the left-hand side. It's a good, strong run here. It was first down and 15. That strong run on the left-hand side by Lou Nichols is going to bring up a second down and 4, guys. 11 yards picked up by Lou Nichols. So first and 15, Lou Nichols gets the handoff here, and he goes to the left. He stays on the field. He gets the ball again. This time he cuts to the right. He'll pick up 2 more yards. It makes it third down and short. So 3rd and 2 coming up right now at the Green Bay 27. That's 2 carries for Lou Nichols, the man out of Central Michigan. Looks like he's 24 years old, guys. He's got 1 year experience. Here's the hurry-up offense for Pittsburgh. 3rd down and 2 in the shotgun. Rudolph takes it, looks left, finds a man. It's caught on the left-hand side. That's a catch. It's good for a first down, Pittsburgh Steelers. This time it's Brandon Smith who makes the grab out of the slot. He runs that. Actually, he was the wide out on a comeback route. He was the wide out on a comeback. Giggity. First down, Pittsburgh. Williams says, Unk alert. That's me. I'm the Unk. T-Mac, appreciate you, dude. Says, smash that like button, y'all. Appreciate you, sir. Let's go, T-Mac. Shotgun. 23-yard line. On the left hash. 4-man rush. Looks to the left. Throws to the left. It's caught in the backfield. It's going to be a 2-yard pickup for Travis Homer, so he gets into the receiving column. That'll be good in PPR formats, but in standard, that will not do much. Under 2 minutes here left to play in quarter number 1. Under 2 minutes here left to play in quarter number 1. Break. Pittsburgh Steelers break the huddle. Steelers are in field goal range. They're at the Green Bay 21-yard line. Did you catch that? It's 2nd down and 8 at the Green Bay 21. From the left hash, Rudolph takes it. 4-man rush comes in again. Rudolph on the run to the right. He does deliver a completed catch, but it's not enough for a first down. He finds Roman Wilson for a pickup of 7. It results in a 3rd down and 1, but it does put the Steelers inside the red zone. So Pittsburgh is inside the red zone on a 3rd down and 1. Will this drive stall out, or will they score? Find out on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Okay, trips on the right. Single on the left. Play action here. It's going to be a short throw underneath. It's caught. This time it's caught by Homer, and Travis Homer picks up the first down. Down at about the 5-yard line. That's good for a first down. Pittsburgh Steelers. Steelers convert again. It's now 1st and goal coming up for Pittsburgh at about the Green Bay 6-yard line. 1st and goal from the Green Bay 6. Got about 30 seconds here left to go in quarter number 1. We wait for the snap here. Mason Rudolph under center, single back formation from the 6-yard line. He hands it off to that single back who finds the crease. It's Lou Nichols. Nichols is in. It's good for a touchdown. Touchdown Steelers. Ooh. Scratch that. Nope. I'm glad I didn't play the music, because guess what? Flag on the play. Holding Steelers offense. Number 80. Oh, I don't think they called it on 80 right here. They're calling this one on number 76. He does get under the pads, but his maybe there. Maybe Faltanu committed it there. But the holding is going to bring back that play. So it's 1st and goal, but a 10-yard penalty puts them at the Green Bay 15-yard line now. So it's 1st and goal from the 15. Here we go. 1st and goal from the 15. Timeout is going to be called right now. McCarthy calls time. Okay. So, looks like a timeout has been called here by McCarthy. Scratch a timeout there for the Pittsburgh Steelers. 1st and goal when we get back from the timeout break. Steelers all getting them flags. Yeah, all the flags have been all Steelers country. Matt Steve says, repeat. Can I get an interception? Stupid lineman, says Joe Dragoon. What up, Joe Dragoon? Bad call, says Rock. Yeah, I kind of felt that way too. It also felt like a bad call with the unnecessary roughness. You're listening to a live feed. What are you asking? No spoilers. LOL. Let's see. Would you love to see just one game this season without penalties? Would love to see just one game this season without penalties. Yeah, that's probably not going to happen. One game this season without penalties? Shoot. Let's see. Hang on. There is something that I do need to check here. There we go. This is what we're looking for. Nice. All right. Anybody follow me on Twitch? We're live out there. Is there sound coming out of there? I don't think so. Maybe there is. Okay. Okay. I was just checking to see if Twitch was up and running and live. Looks like we're good to go on Twitch there as well. Let's see. Refs couldn't wait for the NFL. Let's effing go, says Bum Dude. What's up, Bum Dude? Have you signed up for this week's Pick'ems yet, guys? Ladies and gentlemen, we are giving away this Pick'ems for the first Pick'ems, $100, and this Troy Aikman signed football. It is an authentic Troy Aikman signed football that has been JSA graded with its JSA card and its number on top. If you guys are football fans and collectors and you want to add something new, Guys, it is absolutely free to play. I will ship this to you if you win the Week 1 Pick'ems. So far, we've had about 100 people sign up for Week 1 Pick'ems. I actually expected a lot more. So we'll see how that goes. But here's the link to the Pick'ems in case you guys want to sign up. I got to update the name of these. There you go, guys. Click the link in the chat right now. There's a link in the description down below as well. Opening play here as we come back from this commercial break. It's going to be a handoff to the running back, and it's going to milk the rest of the clock. So we're going right back from one commercial to the next. Packers on defense. It's second down and goal at the Green Bay 9. When we get back, it'll be the start of the second quarter. So second and goal. Start of the second quarter. Okay, cool. So, yeah, that's the end of quarter number 1. That's a nice ball. It is. Not bad, huh? Let's see. Dave says, well, Ashley says, I used to be. Well, still am, but not a full game due to work, says Courtney. Let's go Steelers, says Joe Dragoon. What up, my OG, says Courtney. Donnie says, when girls play football. Let's see. Who are you rooting for? Making his picks, says Dave. Rock and roll, Dave. Let's see. Got to go. Have other things to do. No worry, Tommy. I'll be here, brother. I'll be here when you get back. Checking my handle, says Joey Montoya. Nice ball, man. Seriously, says. Isn't it, though? Troy Aikman signed football. Official and graded. Love it. What is a Pick'ems, says Raven Lee. Raven, all the rules are listed there. It's very simple. You do not have to be subscribed. You don't have to be a channel member. You don't have to do anything except for fill out the form. Those Pick'ems forms. What it's going to ask you is just to put in your basic information so I can contact you. And then it's going to ask you to pick the winners for all 16 games that are scheduled to be played in Week 1. So the weekly schedule here, let's see. Preseason, Week 1. So if we were doing Pick'ems for preseason, which it is not preseason Pick'ems, it is Week 1 regular season Pick'ems. But for the sake of argument here, Raven, you would only have to go in there and guess the winners of these games. That's all you're doing. You're picking who's going to win. Is it going to be the Packers or the Steelers? Is it going to be the Broncos or the Falcons? Is it going to be the Vikings or the Giants? Et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. I guess while I have you guys in here right now, who's your favorite team? Who is your favorite NFL team? If you guys are watching your Packers or your Steelers, thank you for watching with me here today. I'm guessing we got to have a lot of Steelers fans out here. I feel like most Packers fans would probably be hanging out with Grossi. But if not, I'm happy to have you guys here too. But my schedule is highlighted in green. So I am covering this game, the one happening today. I am covering the Broncos and the Falcons. And then on Saturday, Santino is going to come over and cover this Vikings and Giants game. And then I'll be live for the Cowboys and Seahawks later that night. So coming back, guys, on second down and goal from the 9. Looks like it's going to be a run to the left and a crucial tackle made as Lou is able to go to the left-hand side. Lou Nichols is able to go to the left-hand side. It's third down and goal from the Green Bay 3-yard line now. And they are knocking on the door. All right, Steelers, third down and goal. We start this second quarter. Clutch tackle made right there by Sis. Clutch tackle made right there by number 2 for the Green Bay Packers secondary. Shotgun formation for Mason Rudolph. He takes it. He fakes it. 4-man rush, bunched in. He fakes the run to the left. He runs to the right. He makes a huge mistake. Helmet comes flying off. He throws to the back of the end zone. The official says only 1 foot was in, and it's not going to be counted as a touchdown. Jeremy Bernard was the intended receiver. Great play at the back of the end zone here prevented that from happening. The officials called it no touchdown. Jeremy Bernard really wants it. Sis might have been the one pushed him out of bounds right there. Let's see what they say. Let's see what they have to say. Ruling on the field is an incomplete pass. 4th down coming up now. Someone says you're mute. I think you're mute. It's definitely a 1 foot. I hate the Browns. Robert says looks good. I'm going to trust Robert on this. The refs realize this is preseason. They don't need to carry the Packers yet, says Mike. Yeah, he could not get both feet in bounds right there. It was very, very close. Jeremy Bernard is pushed. 4th and goal. They're going for it here, guys. 4th down and goal. They're going for it. It's rifled to the left, and it's not going to be enough. They're calling this a turnover on downs, and it's going to be a 1st down, Green Bay Packers. So we stop the clock with 14:02. Green Bay Packers have just regained possession by making a defensive stop. John Bea, thank you. Let's update the scrolling text at the bottom. All right, guys. This is what the NFL is expecting. Commercial break once again, and we're no longer in the red zone. Cheers, Alvin. I appreciate you. Let's see. 4th and goal. YOLO, says DJ Gene. We'll have a 1st and 10 when we get back. Your Twitch blah, 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 blah. He says, your Twitch stream is badly buzzing noise. Let's try this again. Oh, yeah. I wonder what that could be. Oh, I wonder if it's I wonder why it would be doing that. Great, thank you for the update. The other game is the same score. What is Twitch? It's another streaming platform, Dave. It's another streaming platform. I'm just trying to figure out which one would work out better. Someone says that it's got an awful buzzing noise, which is never good news. Oh, you know what? I wonder if it's because I have the all right, that'll probably be better. That would probably be better, but I can't hear it now. I'm just assuming that it's got to be better now. Let's see, 11 out of 10 passes for Rudolph. Sounds pretty good, but he got sacked twice in the process. Seems okay now, says Gray. It's Twitchy. I've always honored to be here with you guys because you guys are so sweet and amazing, and I'll be here for you guys. Thank you, Ashley. Appreciate that. Bad cable, says Ned. I'm not even cabled. This is literally giving me Twitch wirelessly from my backup PC, my backup system. Hang on. Okay, there he is. He's over there messing with the drum set. Christina should be home in the next 30 minutes. Honestly, he's been such a good baby right now. Rock and roll. All right. I'll be here. I'll be here. Great to see you too, Danny. Pipe says, Dave Tubi, got it, NFL time. Are you still having issues? Looks like it sounds great in Puerto Vallarta, says the Budget Golfer. No, I think we should be good. Thank you, Budget Golfer. Thank you, Budget Golfer. Single back formation, 1st and 10. Here is the snap, and it's going to be kept on the ground here by the run game for the Green Bay Packers. Green Bay picks up 8 yards on this opening play. It's a run to the right-hand side now, and we've got a player for Pittsburgh who's slow to get up. The running back who got that carry just now, Pierre Strong, he did pick up 8 yards. And we might be going to an injury timeout with this Steelers player down. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and 1. Rachel says, okay, I like your vibes, buddy. Rock and roll, man. That's what we're here for. Aaron says, don't touch my drum set. Peace says, Peace has sent One Football Nation membership. Thank you, Peace. Thank you very much. Owl, great name. We got Owl on the prowl in the chat. Change your possession arrow, says Tracy. Possession is with the Green Bay Packers. Thank you, Tracy. The mini Thunder God on the making. Hang on. I got to go turn this drum set. I've got an electric drum set, and he wants to play with it. He's going to tear it apart if I don't turn it on, so let me just go do that real quick. All right. So 2nd down and 1. They've started the clock once again as we get back. It's going to be now he wants my attention. He was good up until now. 1st down, Green Bay Packers. Okay. He seems okay. And of course, I should have just let him do his thing. He didn't even realize. He probably thought he had the whole house to himself. And now he saw me, and now he wants attention. Come here, little boy. 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking left. Tyrod Taylor connects on the left-hand side, but the tackle will be made just 1 yard past the scrimmage line. It's a 2nd down and 9 coming up right now with 13 minutes here left to go. All right, buddy, come on. I know, that's a fake little cry, but I got you anyways. Come here. Yeah, you can hang out with Dad. I wonder if your pants are going to be green screen. Yeah, green screen baby pants. Yeah. Say hi, people. Say hello to the people. 2nd down and 9 at the Green Bay 15-yard line. Here's the snap at the 15. It's going to be thrown and caught on the left side just outside the hashes by Savion Williams. Savion Williams on 2nd down and 9 picks up about 7. It brings up a 3rd down and 2. Clock continues to tick. So 3rd down and 2. Clock is ticking. Green Bay Packers with possession at the Green Bay 22-yard line. Yeah, he is pretty big, isn't he? Starting to get bigger. Little man, just growing here. If my preseason lotto hit, Football Nation, I see you out there, guys. Okay, here we go. Shotgun, dropping back, looks left, looks right, dropping back on the run. Tyrod Taylor showing off those legs on 3rd down and 2. Looks like there's a flag right there. Looks like there's a flag coming in, and this is going to stop the clock with 11:41. Going to stop the clock with 11:41. I heard him in the background before Mario brought him up. Yeah? What's that? What are we saying? You know what, dude? I cannot ask any more of you. You did such a good job. We're still waiting for Mommy to get home. You did a great job today, little boy. We got a flag on the play. I don't know what the flag is yet, buddy. Personal foul. Number 55 against the defense. It looked like he said 15-yard penalty, but is that a face mask? No, he had given himself up. It's a late hit on the quarterback. That's the right call. That's the right call. Tyrod Taylor had slid. Okay. Well, I don't know how many of you guys are parents out here, but parenting and calling sports is a very hard thing to do simultaneously. Looks like I've got a 1st down after the unnecessary roughness call, and then the very next play is not going to be much of a gain here. As a matter of fact, I think it goes nowhere. I got a 2nd down coming up right now. Looks like a 2nd down, Green Bay Packers, a flag on the play again, a personal foul against the defense again. This time it looks like it's Robert Spears Jennings. Who gets flagged for this one? It's actually Slaughter who gets hit with an unnecessary roughness. Excellent parenting skills in full effect, says Dr. Checkmate. Thank you, Mr. Checkmate. Appreciate ya. Okay, so a 1st and 10 after another free 10 yards given by the officials. Here's the snap, another flag coming in. It's a free play. Tyrod Taylor airs to the end zone. Incomplete pass. Deep shot downfield, looking to cash in right there on a free play against the Pittsburgh Steelers again. This time it was aired out to Bo Melton. I got to stop the clock on the incomplete pass here. Sammy, please don't knock anything over, buddy. Please be careful. Please be careful. So did they call illegal motion on the offense? So that should have been before the play. They should have blown that play dead, but the officials are also in preseason form. Kids are some work, says William Hodge. Yup. Dang, why are there so many flags, says Joseph. So, looks like an offensive penalty here. It's going to be a 1st and 15. An incomplete pass. I think they're calling this incomplete pass. 2nd down and 15. Clock will stop on the incomplete. 10 minutes and 59 seconds left to go. Football at the Green Bay 47. Whew. Okay. I got little baby man over here just unplugging everything. We'll wait to the next commercial break, and I'll see if I can't trick him into watching TV again. It's a bad thing to do, I know. I don't like laundry on the field, says Jacob. Well, 2nd down and 15. Here's the snap coming in. Tyrod Taylor looks to the left, connects on the left-hand side. Looks like this time he picked out Isaiah Naylor. Nayer, excuse me. No. That's the one thing you cannot turn off. Do not turn off the Wi-Fi. And do not reset the PC. That's a bad one, too. Yeah. Okay. Okay, this is going to be great. Gonna have to find a way to bore him. 3rd down and 9 is what I've got on my TV screen, ladies and gentlemen. Please stand by. 3rd down and 9 out of the shotgun 4-man rush coming in. Tyrod Taylor throws this one up the middle. Another incomplete pass will bring up a 4th down. So 4th down and the whole clip here left to go. 4th down and the whole clip left to go. Oh, dude, you got to see this. This is so cute. I've got a second backup headset. He found it. I did not do this to him. He's totally just wearing it on his own. You could totally wear that, buddy. That's fine. Just be careful with the cord. Punt team coming out right now. Intended receiver on that last play was Sky Moore, guys, that hit him in the gloves, and then it popped right out. So punt team is here for the Green Bay Packers. The snap, the punt from the 47-yard line. It goes out and through the end zone. It's going to be a 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line here for Pittsburgh. All right. New co-host, says Sean. Oh, man. What's going up, man? We're going up even in preseason, says Raul. Let's see. Told you he wants to be in the family business, says Sweet Love. He's being like daddy. He honestly is. He's trying. He's starting to learn like what the phone is, right? So he pretends like he's on a phone. He's ready to do commentary. Working on it. Good one. Good little co-host here. All right, folks, let's talk football for a minute, shall we? Football, since we are in the middle of a commercial break after a punt here. Another empty drive for the Green Bay Packers. Not much scoring in this football game like we saw in that Hall of Fame game, that it was all touchdowns the whole way through. In this game, we've only seen a total of 3 points over the first quarter here, but Green Bay will have 2 more tune-up games to find themselves getting into form. Next week, the Green Bay Packers will go to Denver to play the Denver Broncos, followed by a matchup with the Arizona Cardinals in preseason week 3. Regular season will kick off for the Green Bay Packers with a 3:25 Central Standard Time game between them and the Minnesota Vikings. In week 2, they will play the New York Jets, and in week 3, it will be Falcons at Green Bay. I do believe that the Green Bay Packers can win all 3 of those games. This is not something that should be on the floor next to a baby. Okay. Let's take a look at the next 5 games for the Pittsburgh Steelers. So the Pittsburgh Steelers, next 5. Week 2 preseason is going to be against the Jets. Week 3 preseason against the Bills. That's like a nightmare matchup for preseason. That actually kicks off preseason week 3. And Steelers fans, if you want to see your final roster get cut down to 53-man, we will be covering this game here as well, since it's the Thursday. I think that's the game I'm covering. I'm pretty sure that's the Thursday game that I'm covering. Anyways, week 1 for the Pittsburgh Steelers is going to be a Sunday midday game. Week 2, Sunday midday game. And week 3, Sunday midday game. They're showing some highlights right now and an interception by the Patriots defense right there. Yeah, good to be back. We got football, baby. We got football. I am doing the Broncos game tomorrow night, Michael. Good to have you back. Thanks for the coverage, says Midwest. Cheers to you, Midwest. I'm here for it. You're going to that Jets-Packers game? Let's go. What's up, Demir? Demir Bailey's in the chat. All right, guys. Football in the hands of the Pittsburgh Steelers. There is the snap and a handoff. This one goes up the middle for Travis Homer on 1st and 10. It moves the football out from the 20 to the 23-yard line after this punt. So it's a 2nd down and 7. A 3-yard pickup. We've got a different quarterback on the floor here. Or a different quarterback is checked in for Pittsburgh. Ladies and gentlemen, quarterback up to bat right now. Will Howard. How about that from Ohio State? So Will Howard has been handed the reins. Motion on the field from Ben Skrowanek. Snap comes in, and Howard under center. Little play action delivers this pass. Nice touch on this one. He catches Brandon Smith in stride on 2nd down and 7 for a gain of 9. Result of the play, Pittsburgh Steelers, 1st down. So 1st down for Pittsburgh. It's a 1st and 10 football at the 32. Howard on the hurry-up offense takes the snap right away. Will Howard runs to the right-hand side. He's flushed out to the right. He throws that away, and it stops the clock. Also burns a down, so it's 2nd down and 10. 9:09 left to go. Football at the Pittsburgh 32. Pittsburgh at their own 32-yard line. Mason Rudolph no longer out there. Will Howard says, break. They all disperse. You got 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Running back on the right hip of Will Howard. Waiting for the snap. Howard takes it. He does decide to do the handoff here. Little hesitation on the handoff. It's actually going to result in a loss of yardage, so it'll bring up a 3rd down and 11. As that play goes backwards, we can start the clock once again. 3rd down and long. Will Howard, what do you do now? Wow, Howard getting screwed. McCarthy said 3rd group will play all of 2nd half. Howard isn't getting much time tonight. That's no bueno, says L. No L. All right, 3rd down and 11. Shotgun, trips on the left. Motion on the field right now from the Green Bay Packers defense. They're showing blitz. They only rush. Oh, that was a blitz. They did bring 5 across the line, and they got to him. That's a bag. It's a loss of 2. Oladapo makes the play for the Packers defense, and down goes Will Howard. It's a 4th down and 13 now. 4th down and 13. Will Howard is going to be dropped in this offensive line for the Pittsburgh Steelers, even though it's likely the 2nd-string offensive line. Not very impressed by it, if I do say so myself. Will Howard under duress on that play. We're getting a punt now. So a punt for the Pittsburgh Steelers. At least it wasn't a 3-and-out. It's coming back to the Packers. It's going to be wrapped up at the 27, out to the 30, the 35, the 39, maybe the 40 here. Down he goes. Hang on. It's going to be a 1st down right now. And Sammy's changing the channel on accident. Hang on. I'll tell you what, man. Snacks work surprisingly well. If you've got fresh snacks, and this little boy can crush fruit too. If you've got fresh fruit, he will, it's all good, you know? A snack bribery always works for a bit. That's all I need, just a little bit. Only need a few minutes. Just need Christina will be home in 20-ish. She also picked up this interesting sparkling water. It's got real squeezed fruit in it, non-alcoholic, of course. Interesting. Let's give it a shot. Why not? All right, guys, we're looking for 20 new subscribers. Are there 20 people who are watching this live stream who have not subscribed just yet? If you're watching this live stream and you're hanging out in the back, thank you guys for kicking it with me. Smash that like button if you're enjoying the commentary. If you think I look like a doofus because I'm wearing a tie, that's great. That's okay. I'm okay with you thinking that I'm a doofus because I wear the tie. It doesn't bother me none. It literally is our logo, and this is totally on brand for what we do. You see, the guy in the tie looks a lot like me, doesn't it? Welcome to Football Nation. My name is Mario. I am your host, and the Green Bay Packers are going to lose yardage on this 1st and 10. Let's start the clock. It's 2nd down and 12 now at the Green Bay 39-yard line as they lose 2 yards here. Tackle is going to be made by Devin Boykin. Great tackle there. Jaden Nixon is the man who got the carry there for Green Bay. Sam Pike says, I haven't subscribed, LOL. Does anyone have 5, says Kimberly? Well, you could win a hundo. That's a good throw. That's a good catch. That's going to be a play made for Sky Moore. And Kyle McCord, the quarterback for the Green Bay Packers, has just picked up 11 of the 12 yards needed. So 3rd down and 1. Kyle McCord now in the huddle with the Green Bay Packers. Break! And they're going to line up here. Smack dab at the 50-yard line. It's 3rd down and 1. Green Bay, McCord making a couple of calls here. Looks like a quarterback sneak, and McCord picks it up. It's going to be a 1st down, Green Bay. 1st down, Green Bay Packers. Packers pick up a 1st down. They convert the 3rd. 1st down, Green Bay. Steel Curtain says for AG for all good. Let's go, Mario, says Earth Citizen. Thank you, man. You look good and squared away, says Big Rev's wife. Single back formation. Trips on the right-hand side. Green Bay Packers across midfield inside of Steelers territory. Little toss backwards here. It is going to be a running play, and a good one at that. It looks like a 6-yard pickup. Going to result in a 2nd down and 4. That'll move the football from about the 48 to the 42 on the 6-yard gain. So football at the Pittsburgh 42-yard line. 2nd down and 4. Packers are across midfield in Steelers territory. Last play was a run play to the left-hand side. It was an end around there for Sky Moore. It's a shotgun formation this time with more motion on the field. There's a little pump fake, and there's a deep shot to the second shelf. A hit's going to come in right there, and the ball was tipped up. He was trying to thread the needle there. A dangerous throw looking for Savion Williams. The pass was incomplete. Good hands right there defensively by Devin Boykin to break that up, and it looked like Jamison broke up the play even further. Looking for Savion Williams. Boykin did a great job of making sure that pass didn't get through. Result of the play, incomplete, 3rd down and 4. All right, 3rd and 4, 42-yard line. Packers in enemy territory. From the Pittsburgh 42, on the run to the left-hand side. McLeod reaches the official. Yes, 1st down. Green Bay Packers. Pushed out of bounds by Jack Sawyer, but not before he picks up the 1st down. What a stretch right there by Kyle McCord. So Kyle McCord makes the reach, picks up the 1st down. It's 1st and 10. Football at the Pittsburgh 37-yard line. So you can see Packers heading in right now. There's a run to the right side, a stiff arm. That's a nasty stiff arm, bro. That's going to be on the highlight reel. No yardage gained right there by Jaden Nixon, but pretty solid stiff arm either way. It does bring up a 2nd down and 10. They're calling it a loss of 1, so 2nd down and 11. Still, nasty stiff arm. Let's go, green and gold. They won't dynasty over. Sawyer is good, though, 4th string. Yes, the Dolphins are happy to get Green Bay Packers defensive coordinator Jeff Hafley. Motion on the field right now, under center, waiting for the snap here. It comes in, he turns around and hands this off, and it looks like it'll be a 1-yard gain for Jaden Nixon. Nixon going to be brought down by Gabriel Rubio. Okay. Rubio makes a strong tackle here. Gives up very little yardage. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 10. So a 1-yard pickup. Lock in Steelers. Mahomes don't look good, man. Oof. I know it's preseason, but the Packers are looking good, says Cheryl. I don't think either side is really looking that good. 3rd down and 10. Snap comes in from the 37-yard line. Uh-oh. This is going to be a sack lunch. This is going to be a bag right now, and Kyle McCord goes backwards, backwards, backwards. A loss of 6 and a split sack by Davis and Jack Sawyer. Split sack here, 4th down and 16 on a loss of 6. This moves them. It was 3rd and 10 at the Pittsburgh 37. It's 4th down and 16 at the Pittsburgh 43. A field goal from here would be about 60 yards. Are they going to try a 60-yarder? They are not. They're going to punt this away. So here's the punt. It's signaled a fair catch, but it takes a bounce. Ooh, so close to being on the 1-yard line. But it's a touchback, and the result is a 1st and 10 at the 20. So we cut to a commercial break yet again. All right. 4th down and a lot to go, says Destructocron. Thanks for calling the game, says DL. I got you, DL. It means nothing, says Fresh Edition. Green and yellow, green and gold, baby. Green and gold. I love it. Sawyer learning behind Watt, Highsmith, and Herbig. Yeah. Not to mention Hayward, too, man. Just a lot to learn from everyone. McCord becoming my favorite Green Bay Packers quarterback. We are 2 subscribers away from moving the odometer to the next one here. Approaching the 2-minute warning. We are approaching the 2-minute warning. It's 7:14 p.m. All right. I'm happy to be here for you, Sherry. Guys, our fantasy football draft is right around the corner. I've got 2 drafts on back-to-back days. I've got my league. That's a $100 buy-in. And then we've got the Fantasy Football League for Football Nation. For the moderators, here's the snap and a handoff for the Pittsburgh Steelers, who have 1 possession here at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10 from the Pittsburgh 20. Looks like a 4-yard pickup, resulting in 2nd down and 6 as the run goes to the left-hand side by Lou Nichols. So Lou Nichols going to be brought down by Nick Neiman. 2nd down. 2nd down and 6 at the Pittsburgh 24. Hoping the Packers can avoid injuries this year. Yeah, that would be huge for them, dude. Shotgun from the 24. A handoff to the running back, and it looks like this time it'll be a 4-yard pickup for Lou Nichols again. Maybe even a 5-yard gain. I think they give him 5. 2nd down and 6 becomes 3rd down and 1 with less than 2 minutes here left to go. As a matter of fact, it is going to take us to the 2-minute warning, so 1:57 left to go. When we get back, it'll be 3rd down and 1 in the 2-minute warning. So, 2-minute warning. Here we go. Y'all know the drill. If you are new, drop 5 emojis. If this is your first, second, or third time ever watching this channel, let's find out who you guys are. Drop 5 emojis, any emojis. I do not care what they are. Drop them. Let's see them. Green Bay says table. Go Pack Go. Dave says hello. What up, Dave? How are you? Dave HVAC says what's up, man? How you doing? DJ Gene says newbie. Earth Citizens. Nice try, Earth Citizen. We got Victor Lopez. I feel like nice try, Victor Lopez, too. I feel like I've seen your name in here before. Country says, welcome to the newbies. Alberto says, rookie. Cassandra says, hello. Raquel says, hello. Chris, we like low-scoring games. Shh. Can hear you perfectly fine, says Ziggs. What up, Ziggs? We got Willie in the chat. Colin in the chat. What up, Colin Tompkins? Table NZ saying hello. Football says what's up. Coinage Stocks, welcome back, says defense. Maya Hartley with the thumbs up. D'Angelo saying what's up. Don Miggy with the dab. What up, Don? Margie, welcome in. All right, guys, we're at the 2-minute warning. L. Noel, well, nice try. Dr. Kara. What's up, Dr. Kara De La Fosse? Dab Boy Rizzle, nice try, welcome back. I see a lot of familiar faces out here. I love it, though. All cool with the familiar faces. Rio Tran, what's up, man? Welcome back. Welcome to the party, newbies. Let's go. Lori dropped some flowers in here. Thank you, Lori. Appreciate that. All right, man. Gonna be a good season, y'all. Third season, Other Sports 2 says Grizzly Gaming. Rock and Roll Grizzly Gaming. Jose says hello. Mr. 80s Mike saying let's go. Connor French saying football. Finally football. What up, Connor? Mr. 80s Mike, I see you. Boogie says what's up, man. Boogie Hubachi. Third time watching. No Pile. Nopey Leonard. Nopey Leonard. What's up, Nopey Leonard? JC Carney. Ready for Halloween, I see, with the jack-o'-lanterns right here. Second year watching you, even basketball. Let's go. Happy to see you too, Juana. Nice, man. That was not a try, just an ad for members, I swear, says Earth Citizen. I stumbled in at the beginning of last season. Since I'm blind, I haven't been able to find my way out, says Sam Pike. And he's got a good sense of humor, man. All right, so looks like Fernando Mendoza scored a touchdown. That's cool. So a touchdown in that Raiders game. Cardinals are going to be bad this year, dude. Cardinals are going to be just bad. The poor Arizona Cardinals. Jacoby Brissett is not the answer. It's just going to be rough. There's another game happening in a few hours here, guys. It's going to be the Titans game. I'll sit back and watch that. Looks like on 3rd down and 1, the officials are going to give the Pittsburgh Steelers enough to move the sticks here. Looks like it's going to be a 1st down Pittsburgh with 1:43 left to go. So 1st down. Uh-oh. Clock to stop. I think they're going to review this calling or the ruling on the field because you can't challenge inside of 2 minutes. Let's see what the call is. Let's see what they have to say. That's kind of the that's what the plan was for this. The plan was to try to bring that radio energy. It really was. All right, waiting for the call, folks. The previous play is under review to see if the runner reached the line to gain. So they're going to take a look at this right now. The previous play is under review right now, so let's find out what they have to say. It's going to be a minute. Probably won't be that long, though. Let's see. I'm eating dinner with you right now, but you guys are not bothering me. Nice. Carson Beck might be Arizona's answer. Ooh, he's stretching. That looks like a 1st down to me, man. That looks like hella effort to pick up a 1st down, if I'm being honest. This play is under review, but I think it's going to stand. Go Berg. These guys need electrolytes. It's hot in here, says Sir James Taylor. What up, Sir James Taylor? It's preseason's preseason. Bootstraps, bootstraps. It's bootstraps, bootstraps. If I just wore my glasses for this whole game, I really can't see a thing because I'm wearing my contacts. This would be very hard to do if I was wearing my contacts. I'd have to pop those out. Chicken mac and cheese from a restaurant. Zebra's got to look things over. Shout out to Danielle. Mississippi's in here with you. Bootstrap Bill says she got it. Ooh. They're calling this one short. It's going to be a 4th down, not a first down. So it's 4th down and inches. And we'll see what they do. They're on their own 30 here. Their own 30. I think they're going to try to fake a play here. Chance for a hard count? No, they're doing it. They're going for it. Oh, dropping back, airing it out, wide open. It's caught. It's played. That's ballsy. It's good. Ben Skrowanek, first down. First down, Pittsburgh Steelers not afraid of the moment. From their own 30-yard line with terrible field position, they decided to go for it. It resulted in a first down. Another weak spot in the Green Bay Packers secondary here. Airs this one out to the left-hand side, and it'll be caught this time. The catch on the left. I actually don't have number 83 on my yes, I do. It's Robert Tonyan. Wow. Robert Tonyan. You heard that right. The ex-Green Bay Packer just made the grab for the Pittsburgh Steelers. 1:13 left to go. Looks like a timeout has been called by Green Bay. So Green Bay calls a timeout. They're going to take a second here to think things through with 1:13 left to go. I'm going to add a few seconds on the clock. Robert Tonyan goes up on a tight end angle here, and he continues to run a deep slant. That was more of just like an in route, just a dig. And Robert Tonyan was there. I love it. Rio saying everyone like. Todd Tier says I'm rigged. Todd Tier is rigged? Everyone is rigged. We got about 1,400 people in this chat. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for hanging out with us. Sitting at about 590 likes. Don't forget to smash that like button. See if we can crack 1,000 likes on this one. There is an injury on the pitch right now, or on the field. Got to get out of that soccer play call here. We do have a Green Bay Packer who is down right now. He will be helped up here. Did not catch the jersey number. Camera is focused on Robert Tonyan. It was Perry for the Green Bay Packers who was down. So Mark Perry, the safety, 1 year experience, the man out of TCU, is walking off to the sideline under his own power here. We're looking at a 1st and 10 after that Robert Tonyan catch. Green Bay Packers have been pushed back to their own 38-yard line, folks. The Pittsburgh Steelers are at the Green Bay 38. So here we go, lined up for this play, a shotgun formation. Trips on the right-hand side. Will Howard takes it, fakes to the right, looks to the left, finds Tonyan again. It's a big gain. This time goes all the way. Good rumble from the 38 down to the 23. It's a 15-yard pickup, and the result is another Pittsburgh Steelers first down. First down, Pittsburgh. 50 seconds here left to go. The hurry-up offense on back-to-back first downs. Howard, second shelf. All the way up he goes to Tonyan. 3 plays in a row. I think he's in. This could be a touchdown. What did they say? I think if it's not a touchdown, it's on the 1-yard line. The clock is stopped with 45 seconds, and they're counting this for 6. It's in. Touchdown, Green Bay. Touchdown, Pittsburgh Steelers. So a big throw here. Pittsburgh Steelers are able to get in. Beautiful throw. Robert Tonyan leaps for the ball, brings this one down. I think he breaks the plane before getting hit. It should be a touchdown. The score changed on my side. Oh, this might be... He's short. Damn, that's rough. That is rough. It's going to be a 1st and goal from like the half-yard line. Bring him back. That's rough. He's definitely down about a half a yard short. They counted it a touchdown. It's not going to stand. That's okay. That was a huge drive for sure. The Steelers are going to have to burn a timeout here as well. But he's short. It's a first down. They're saying it's going to be reversed. Yeah, short of the goal line. As we approach halftime, it's still 3-0. Run the ball, says Dave. Close but no cigar. Waiting for Mario to shout, goal! Golazo! Oso! 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 Golazo! Would be fun. I'm okay without him, though. I'm okay without all those extra goals. Okay. So 39 seconds here left to go. 39 seconds here left to go. Will Howard is doing this, whatever this means. Will Howard with the thumbs down here. And you can see LaFleur having a conversation with the white hat now. Yeah, so like I said, I knew they were going to take a timeout. Green Bay is actually the one who took the timeout. They wanted a little extra time. So LaFleur says, I want to use a second timeout. Please give me an extra 10 seconds here. He did that, and that's what we're looking at. It's first and goal at the 1-yard line. LaFleur wanted to stop the clock. The official starts the play clock. Break. Will Howard breaks the huddle. Single back formation this time. The running back there is Riley Nowakowski. Actually, it's going to maybe he's the fullback in on this play. Here is a touchdown. Easy play to the left-hand side. It's going to be a handoff to Lou Nichols, and Nichols will cap off the drive. So, there you go. It's a touchdown, and it's the Steelers. 46 seconds left to play in the first half of this one. It wasn't cheese, it was beans and hard-boiled eggs, says John Soar. Black and yellow, says Tad. Today. Touchdown, Tutty. That's it. You got a touchdown right there, Pittsburgh Steelers, and it does stand this time. Extra point attempt coming up right now on the 1-yard play. Extra point attempt to make it a 7-3 game. The kick is true. Easy kick, easy play. The score is now 7-3. With 46 seconds left to go, the Packers have lost the lead. We go to a commercial break. Okay, cool. Steelers all the way, says Unky James. Who are you guys rooting for? Drop black and gold or black and yellow if you're in for the Steelers. Drop some green if you're in for the Packers, or drop some cheese. I'm looking to see who is rooting for who. Are you a Green Bay Packers fan? Or are you a Pittsburgh Steelers fan? Earth Citizen says Steelers. Okay. I see you, Earth Citizen. Matt says Steelers. Dave, black and yellow. Tracy with the Steelers. Country Chaos with the Steelers. Todd Tier says, duh, Bears. Gary with the Steelers. El Noel with the Steelers. Alberto checks in for the green. Garage Den says Steelers. How do you say touchdown in Spanish? Touchdown. At least that's how I've heard it. CJ Banning checks in for the Green Bay Packers. Unky James checks in for the Steelers. We got Pickle Doctor, giggity, checks in right now. Here with the green and the cheese. Black and gold for Colin. Only rooting for the Saints. Who dat? All right, guys. Let's go. Y'all making this fun. Here's the kickoff. It's in the landing zone. The 10, the 20, the 25. Down at the 25-yard line. We'll start this drive from the 25 with 38 seconds left. Okay. It's going to be a drive. Here's the question, guys. Will Green Bay score points on this drive? Type Y for yes. Type N for no. Will Green Bay score points on this drive? It's 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 25. Here is the snap. Dropping back, delivering up the middle. It is caught by Savion Williams. Kyle McCord makes the play. First down, hurry up offense. 28 seconds left to go. Football now at the Green Bay 35. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up we go. There's the drop. There's the left. There's the throw, and he runs out of bounds on his own, so it does stop the clock. It's another 10-yard gain. Back-to-back plays put them at the Green Bay 47, just shy of midfield with the clock stopped. 18 seconds left to go. Hurry up offense and running out of time here. In the huddle. Clock has stopped, actually. So he ran out of bounds, stopped the clock. Caught by Isaiah Nayor. It's a 1st and 10 at the Green Bay 47. Here is the snap. Kyle McCord looks to the right, rips the cord. It will be caught, but the clock continues ticking. And I think timeout will be called here. So the catch is made by Nayor again. It is going to bring up a 2nd down and short with 10 seconds here left to go. So I got a 2nd down and about 2. Oh, my eyes deceive me. It's a 2nd down and 5. So we got a 2nd down and 5 coming up here. And the football's at the Pittsburgh 48. So a field goal from here would be about a 61-yarder. I think it'd be about a 61-yarder. No pack, no, says AG for all good. Mac Jerry says no. 12 seconds left to go. They need a quick play and a spike in the shotgun. McCord takes it, looks, delivers up the middle. They got to get to the line. It's caught at about the 39-yard line. They hand it to the officials. 5 seconds left to go. The ball is placed. 3, 2, spike with 1 second left. The clock will stop and the field goal unit will come out. This will be interesting. This is going to be a long one. It's going to be about a 57-yarder. Okay, so the Green Bay Packers about to kick like a 57-yard field goal here, maybe a 58-yarder. Going to line this thing up to make it a 1-point game. 1 second here left to go in the first half, and then we go straight into trivia. There's the snap. There's the hold. There's the kick. The kick is up. The kick is good. It's good. And the Packers put 3 points on the board. It is 7-6. The Steelers with the lead. The Steelers will get the football to start the second half. But not bad. Not a bad drive in the final few moments there. So it's a 1-point game. As we go into halftime, let's do our trivia quiz, shall we? All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a while since we've done this, right? It's time for our trivia quiz. Now, you guys have seen some of these questions. You have not seen all of these questions. And trivia is going to be rolling here pretty hot. So let's start with question number 1. Let's have some fun, guys. Question number 1. Who was named MVP of Super Bowl 31 for the Green Bay Packers? Was it Brett Favre, Desmond Howard, or Reggie White? Who was the MVP of Super Bowl 31 for Green Bay? Now, some people are going to say, that's not an easy question. Well, if you know who the quarterback was in the 90s, pretty easy question. The correct answer is Desmond Howard, actually. And I totally would have guessed that one wrong myself. It's not Brett Favre. It was Desmond Howard who won MVP of the Super Bowl. So, tough first question there. Let's go to question number 2. Which Steelers receiver caught the game-winning touchdown in Super Bowl 18? I don't know why it's so hard for me to is that right? That's not Super Bowl 18. Guys, help me out with my Roman numerals. What is that? 45, 48? Man, I probably should have practiced my Roman numerals. Santonio Holmes Someone do me a favor and teach me Roman numerals. I swear to God I looked at all of these questions beforehand. Let's go to question number 3. Question number 3. Who is the Packers' all-time leader in career passing yards? Is it Brett Favre, Bart Starr, or Aaron Rodgers? A, B, or C? A, B, or C? Who is the Packers' all-time leading career passing yards? The answer is Brett Favre. Not in a single season, not in a single game, but all-time leader in passing yards, it's Favre. There you go. You now know. If you didn't know, you now know. Next question. Which legendary safety for the Steelers wore number 43? Was it Minkah Fitzpatrick, Troy Polamalu, or Ryan Clark? Lakeman says you need to be a Roman. Jungle Jack Beats says I got 0 out of 3. Number 43 for the Pittsburgh Steelers, guys. I'll give you a hint. He has great hair. The answer was Troy. Definitely not Ryan Clark. Definitely not RC. It's definitely Troy. Good job, guys. Well done. Most of y'all got this one right. Super Mario, good to be back, says unknown to you. Good to be back. I had his jersey, says AZ Saturner. I said option B, says Unky James. All right, y'all. Who led the Packers in receiving yards during the 2025 regular season? Was it Christian Watson, Tucker Kraft, or Romeo Doubs? A, B, or C? Anybody know? Do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man? Yes, I know the Muffin Man. The answer is Romeo Doubs, and you can see the numbers right there, guys. Romeo Doubs, 724 receiving yards. He's no longer even on this team. Green Bay was like, you know what? Screw it. We don't need him anyways. We don't need a 1,000-yard receiver. Why not? Next question. All right, guys. What nickname became synonymous with the Pittsburgh's 1970s defense? Was it Blitzburg? Was it the Steel Curtain? Or was it the Iron City defense? The nickname of the 1970s Steelers defense. I think most of you guys know this one. This should be a very easy one here. Just follow what they say. The crowd getting all of this one right. It is the Steel Curtain, guys. Woo, you can see these are some mean dudes here. My goodness. Ain't got no teeth. Don't even need a Mean Joe Green right there. And Lambert, Jack Lambert, who needs teeth? Here's question number 7. Question number 7, guys. Who led Green Bay in total tackles during the 2025 season? Was it Xavier McKinney, Edrin Cooper, or Quay Walker? A, B, or C? Who led the Green Bay Packers in total tackles during the 2025 season? Got 5 seconds. No penalties for wrong answers here. The correct answer is Quay. Quay Walker had the most tackles, and I think he had just under 100. I don't think anybody on this Packers team broke 100 tackles last year, if I'm not mistaken. And I could be mistaken. Eso pasa. Well, let's go to the next one. Question number 8. All right, y'all. Who led Pittsburgh with 9.5 sacks last season? Was it T.J. Watt, Alex Highsmith, or Nick Herbig? Who led the Pittsburgh Steelers with 9.5 sacks in the 2025 regular season? Joe Burrow getting a couple of snaps in right there. You can see him. The answer? Alex Highsmith. 9.5 bags for Alex Highsmith was the most on the team, in case y'all did not know. I've gotten 2 correct, says Tracy. Not sure. B, says Sweet Love. Wait, can I change my answer, says John Soar? Question number 9. Question number 9. Who scored the game-winning touchdown in the infamous Ice Bowl against my Dallas Cowboys? Was it Bart Starr, Jim Taylor, or Donnie Anderson? Who scored the game-winning touchdown? Who scored the game-winning touchdown? A, B, or C, guys? A lot of y'all saying star, star, star. The correct answer is Bart Starr. There it is on a quarterback sneak that won that game where the temperatures were literally below 0, guys. Just incredible play for like these guys to go out there with the limited technology that they had to go out there and do that and play that game. All right, last question. Should be fun. Which Packers quarterback was named MVP of Super Bowl, again, Roman letters, in the Super Bowl where they beat the Pittsburgh Steelers? And I'll give you a very easy hint. There is only one quarterback on this list. It should make it, a fun story there. XLV, what is that, 45? I think that's 45. Is that 55? It's definitely Aaron Rodgers. You've got 2 defensive players there. So, yeah, it's definitely Aaron Rodgers, who's now the Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback. And when he won that Super Bowl and won that MVP with that Super Bowl, he had the same coach that he has now, who's also on the Steelers, which is craziness. But enough about that. All right, guys. Look, how did y'all do on that trivia quiz? Tried to make it easy. Tried to change the pacing a little bit. So it wasn't just always ramping with difficulty. I wanted to sprinkle things in around here. I hope you guys did okay. 5 out of 10, 6 out of 10, 4 out of 10. My feet hurt. You're the best, bro, not me. You're the best. But here's a fun one, guys. If you want to flex and practice your trivia, there's now a page on the Football Nation website where you can go play trivia and record your score. You can go set your score. It should be already set now, guys. Those of y'all, the moderators who got to test it, said that you couldn't actually save your scores. It wasn't saving the score. I think that's been remedied. So if you guys go out there and play trivia, I've got that link right there for you. I'll spam it in the chat. So if you want to go play more trivia, if you want to get better with your team's trivia, there it is. Go ahead and head over to the Football Nation website. That is under the Fan Zone tab. You can also do your pick'ems there. Go ahead and sign up for the pick'ems. And when you sign up for the pick'ems, if you get them all right, guys, not only are we giving away a $100 prize this week, or not this week, but in week 1, not only are we giving away a $100 prize, again, for those of y'all who have missed it, we are giving away this Troy Aikman signed football. Troy Aikman signed football in its glass case. You'll get the case to go with it, and the verification stamp and the verification card for its authenticity. If you guys are football fans and you're looking to add something to your man cave or your she shed or your sports dungeon or whatever it is you want to call your area, I got something for you. It is absolutely free to play. It is absolutely free to play. And, yeah, you got nothing to lose. All right. Packers hate Rodgers. Troy Boy, keep it up. Hey, guys, does anybody know what channel some of these games are on? Isabel, all these games, you're going to find them on the NFL Network. If you don't have NFL Network, the preseason games aren't going to be covered by most of your local channels unless it is your local network. And if I'm not mistaken, you're a Bills fan, right, Isabel? So you'll probably only be able to catch Bills games in your area. Let's see. That ball is nice as a Steelers fan, says true Packers fan. I just want the ball, says Sweet Love. I got you. We've got other things that we're going to be doing too. Hulu Live has it right now. Does it really? Wait a minute. Hulu is technically owned by Disney now. So why wouldn't it be on like Disney Plus? It doesn't matter. We're watching it on YouTube TV. That's what we got it on. Someone says, Juicy, you're not wrong. Steelers fans hate Rodgers too. Fair. Troy on the Drunkards team. You're referring to Tony Romo's situation. I did my picks a little bit earlier, says Sweet Love, rock and roll, dude. He said she shed seashells by the seashore, says Steve. I could use a decent display case. Yeah, if nothing else, dude, it's a free display case. Let's see. Damn straight I'm not wrong. I'm from Central Pennsylvania. Don't show them what I said. You have to have a higher tier of ESPN Hulu bundle, says Psycho Mantis. What up, Psycho? Psycho. Groupie. Go. Dude is 42, says Juana Love. Not me. I'm 34. I'll be 35. How about some Beatles? Oh, you know. My son Luke wanted me to let you know that he really likes your halftime show. Well, shout out to you, Luke. Thank you so much for watching, my friend. My friends in this chat, all of y'all hanging out today, thank y'all for being here. Let's take a quick look and see how we're doing on Twitch. Looks like on Twitch we're still kind of just skating by. That's okay. All good. Interesting. Have we even had any comments on here? I got all weird about trying to stream on Twitch. I even started the stream late trying to figure out ways that I can stream on both platforms. But nobody watches on Twitch. Everybody's only on this YouTube thing. You know? Know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's Hulu Plus Live TV or ESO. The people demand more trivia, says Dave. You can go get more trivia, get your fills worth at the Football Nation website, footballnationusa.com/trivia. Yes, it's that simple. footballnationusa.com/trivia. Pause and Grow says, I actually prefer Twitch, says Pause and Grow TV. Really? I don't spend a lot of time on Twitch, but we will be on Twitch a lot more often this year. I'm going to watch your live then, says Isabel. I'll be here, Isabel. I'm new. Are you showing the game, says Cash Money. Cash Money, thanks for checking in. It's a color radio broadcast of this game, and we are getting back to it now. Looks like we've got the kickoff, and this is going to be brought out to about the 22-yard line. Goes to the left, down at the 24-yard line. The kickoff return does not go very far. Looks like there might be a flag on the play. I got a 1st and 10. Let's restart all of my timers here. During the kick, holding, receiving team. That's a 10-yard penalty. It'll be a 1st down. Third quarter is going to start for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Instead of being at the 23-yard line, it's going to be back at the 13 if I had to guess. So I think we're going to see this play at the 13-yard line. I think this should be fine. Yeah, it's going to correct itself in a sec. And then this needs to be scrolled up. Cool. So drive chart, not 1 but 2, down below for your convenience, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. A single back formation. Looks like the official is asking for the play clock to be reset. 1st and 10 at the Pittsburgh 13-yard line. A single back formation. Will Howard fakes the handoff. He'll throw it to the running back. Tackle is going to be made immediately. The ball will be caught for a loss of a yard. So it'll go down as a catch, but it'll bring up a 2nd down and a loss of 1. So 2nd down, a loss of 1 should bring up a 2nd down and 11. Clock is ticking. Hearing commotion. I think Sammy's trying to play the drum set again. Shotgun. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. 2nd down and 11 at the Pittsburgh 12. Howard turns around, hands this off to his running back. It's Lou Nichols who will pick up a decent chunk of yardage there. An 11-yard run. On 11-yard run. It was 1st and... Wait a minute. What did I just miss here? 2nd down and 11. A 6-yard run. My eyes deceived me. Don't know where I got 11 from. A 6-yard run brings up a 3rd down and 5, and the football is at the Pittsburgh 18-yard line. Steelers with the ball. It is 3rd down and 5. Football at the 18-yard line. Again, 3rd down and 5. The snap comes in. Howard sets his feet, delivers the pitch to the left-hand side. It will be caught, and it's Robert Tonyan yet again who makes the grab, and this is going to be on 3rd down and 5, a gain of 9, resulting in a 1st down. So, 1st down. Pittsburgh Steelers, Robert Tonyan makes the grab. Will Howard with a good pitch. It's caught by Tonyan, the gain of 9. Pittsburgh 27-yard line, 1st and 10. Steelers working their way towards midfield. Drive chart down below. Here's the snap and a handoff. Looks like Lou is not going to pick up much here. It's Lou Nichols who doesn't get much yardage on that play. Doesn't get much yardage at all. As a matter of fact, he loses a yard. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and 11. So 2nd down and 11. Got to fix my timeouts according to the chat. Thank you, chat. Thank you, LaShawn. The score is 7-6. It's 2nd down and 11. Pittsburgh 26-yard line. Shotgun formation for Will Howard. He's signaling to the receiver on the far right-hand side. Can't see the jersey. He looks that way, changes his mind. Will Howard will dive head first and pick up about 2 yards. It brings up a 3rd down and 9 and moves the football from the Pittsburgh 26 to the Pittsburgh 28. Football at the Pittsburgh 28-yard line. Vontae Leroy saying Green Bay all the way. Country says he can't read this and call the game at the same time. That is fact, Country. That is an absolute fact. Shotgun formation. You got 3 receivers on the right and 1 on the left. There's the snap, a 4-man rush coming in. Will Howard running out of time, has to throw this thing away. It's wobbly, it's dangerous, it's safely in the ground. It's an incomplete pass. It's a 4th down and 9. And here comes the punt team for the Pittsburgh Steelers. They're going to change possession here and give this to Green Bay in just a moment. Michael says, I'm back. Rage says, nah, we didn't know that. Paper mill smelled bad. Creepy Wall Street in the chat. What's up, Robert? Been a minute, says Vontae Leroy. Dave says lame. Incomplete passes are pretty lame. Whistle is going to come in right now. 11:22 here left to go. Another penalty against, wow, seriously? Let's take a look at this real quick. Another penalty here against the Pittsburgh Steelers. 8 penalties for 95 yards against the Steelers. 8 penalties for 95 yards against the Steelers. This one was against Green Bay. It was just their 2nd penalty of the contest. Green Bay is going to get the football on this punt here. Green Bay is going to get the football on this punt here. And the clock will stop with 11:12. Let's see where they've placed this one. There's another flag on this play. The officials getting active now with the flags in their pockets. The only team I'm worried about this year is the Rams, says Vontae Leroy. This is another penalty against Green Bay. Illegal block in the back. So it'll be a 10-yard penalty. We'll see where they spot this one now. Paper mill stole all pensions. 25 of those penalty yards were definitely BS. Go Packers. Renee says, let's go Steelers. Yup, show the flags, says Rage. Flag. Flag. Illegal block in the back against the Packers. So it stops the clock. We're going to a commercial break. Looks like it's going to move them all the way to the Green Bay 7, by the way, guys. So this moves them all the way to the Green Bay 7-yard line. We're going to a commercial break. All right, give me one moment. I think my wife just got home. I'm going to double check, and I'll be right back. Hang tight. Okay. Well, then, we got to our last goal. Our goal was 147.8. Looks like my wife isn't home. I just heard Miss Rachel on the TV. What's up, Courtney? Courtney says, Mario, what's up, guys? I'm here. No worries, I'm here. No worries, I'm here. Whoa, hey-oh, here's the snap. Here's a look to the right. Here's a throw to the right. And it looks like the first play of the game, or the first play of this drive, is going to be a passing play to the right-hand side. It will be caught out there on the right-hand side by Drake Dabney, the tight end. So Drake Dabney makes the play. That's okay. We're just going to entertain ourselves, says Dave. Dollar super chat came in from Zach TM. What up, Zach? How you doing, man? Let's go Green Bay. I just subscribed to the channel, says Slytherin. What's going on, Slytherin? 2nd down and 6. I'm going to start the clock after that play. 2nd down and 6 at the Green Bay 11. Turning around and handing this off. It's going to be a strong run here by Damian Martinez, the running back, on 2nd down and 6. He picks up 5 yards. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 1 now. So 3rd down and 1 at the Green Bay 16-yard line. Packers on their own 16, heading out towards Pittsburgh Steelers end zone here. Oh, man. No more steel this year, says Lakeman. Slytherin dropping in the cheesehead right now. Ned Davis saying, remember when you could just watch football on TV for free? Long gone are those days, my friend. Looks like another power run this time out the right-hand side. And it's going to be enough. Looked like for a 1st down. The officials on both sides crashing in and marking this as a 1st down picked up here by Green Bay. Packers, 1st down. Football at the Green Bay 18-yard line. Green Bay 18. It's 1st and 10. About 10 minutes left to play in quarter number 3. Break. Packers break the huddle. And it looks like there's one receiver alone on the right. Motion on the field here. It's a snap. It's a handoff. And to the left-hand side they go. Damian Martinez will pick up about 3 yards here. Looks like this time Kyle McCord is still out on the field. Drew Aller is warming up his arm for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Damian Martinez picked up 4 yards. It's 2nd down and 6. About 9 minutes now left to play. Subtract this time here. About 9 minutes here left to play. Single back formation. Green Bay down by 1 at their own 22-yard line. Uh-oh. Backpedaling. Got to get rid of it. He does. He connects on that side, too. Messiah Swinson with the catch. It's Kyle McCord who rips the pass on 2nd down and 6. It's caught for a gain of 9. It's a 1st down. Green Bay Packers. Messiah Swinson makes the grab. pushed out of bounds by Breuner. It's a 1st and 10. Green Bay, 1st and 10, 30-yard line, single back. Motion on the field. There it is. Play action here. McCord steps into this. That's got some height. That's got some distance. That was a beautiful throw out to Michael Sturdivant, who gave up on the play. And Kyle McCord out through him because Sturdivant gave up on it. So the incomplete pass does stop the clock. Start of the season, let's effing go, says Stefanova. It's 2nd and 10. All right, buddy. We can watch football. Come here. 2nd down and 10, shotgun formation. Waiting for the snap right here. I got another one. The suit is black now. What's going on, Snaz? Welcome in. 2nd and 10 from the 30. Waiting for the play to come. There it is. A blitz coming in. Has to get rid of it. Kyle McCord does find a man. It's going to be Sturdivant who picks it up. I actually think that's a Nayor who picks it up. Excuse me. That's good for a 1st down. Uh-oh. Come here. Come here. Yeah. Yeah, you're bored. Yeah, at this point, I get it. It's been a long time, buddy. It's been 2 hours. Of course you're bored. Yeah. There's a flag on the play here, guys. It's going to be an automatic 1st down either way. Let's find out what this penalty is. So flag on the play. Looks like it's roughing the passer here. So a roughing the passer call is going to be 15 yards tacked on to the end of the play. It does move the football all the way to the Pittsburgh 43. So it was a 2nd and 10 at the Green Bay own 31, and now they're at the Pittsburgh 43. Pittsburgh 43-yard line, single back formation. Green Bay Packers with the ball. Motion on the field. There's a snap and a handoff. It's going to be to the running back, who's going to pick up about, looks like 3 yards this time. So a 3-yard gain for, looks like this time the ball carrier, is that Chris Brooks? Did I see 30? It's Jaden Nixon, 35. Looks like we also might have an injury here. Someone is down holding that holding that right knee, and that is never good for an offensive line. That is never good for an offensive line. We'll see if they cut to a commercial break here. They are cutting to a commercial break. Unky James just upgraded to the touchdown level membership. I love it. Thank you, Unky James. Thank you for upgrading. And another super chat coming in right now. And I can't make it on my own, says Zach, because my heart is in Ohio. Right? Yeah. Dude, you stink. You stink. Christina, super late right now. I think I gotta change your diaper, dude. Yeah, I think it is caca. Hang on. No, you just farting at me? You stink. Okay, you're good, but you stink. You stinky boy. Oh, it's beautiful. Being a dad is great, dude. Being a dad is great. What a load of crap this is. Basically. Okay. He looks like his mother. He should. You would hope so, right? Senor Stinky, says Zach. Yeah, Sammy. Stinky Sammy. That's all right. He'll be all right. So, ladies and gentlemen, in case you're wondering why we're stalled out here, I actually do need to stop the clock. We have an injury on the field. Now, I'm not a doctor, and I didn't see the injury, but typically when a player is down and they refuse to get up and they're pointing to that knee, it's typically an ACL, MCL kind of injury, I am going to guess. OMG, this is the great effing sports first diaper change. No, we've changed many diapers, but I always go to the other room, obviously. Right now they're focusing on the kickoff for the Tennessee Titans here. Not too interested in the Tennessee Titans this season, but I will be covering the Tennessee Titans at some point during this preseason. They are playing the San Francisco 49ers right now. This kickoff just started here. Then there will be more games tomorrow, guys. The Dolphins play tomorrow. Dolphins Commanders play tomorrow. The Buccaneers and Jets also play tomorrow. I will be covering the Broncos and Falcons tomorrow at 6 p.m. 2nd down and 7 as we get back. A step back and a motion on the field right now. Pittsburgh Steelers going to turn around and hand this off. This is going to be a maybe 1-yard pickup here. 2nd down and, ooh, I was a little off, so excuse me. They took a long time to cut back. My TV screen right now currently says 3rd down and 6. I do apologize for any confusion. With 7 minutes left to go. Sammy did a Mason Rudolph, a number 2. No, he's okay. He's okay. 3rd down and 6. 6 minutes and 48 seconds here left to go. Shotgun formation here for the Green Bay Packers and this offense. Kyle McLeod makes a quick audible here. He takes the snap, and on 3rd down and 6, he steps into a clean pocket, throws a very sharp pass. Talk about that sharp cheddar cheese, baby. Delivers that straight into the numbers of Michael Sturdivant, and that's going to be good for a Green Bay Packers 1st down. Football at the Pittsburgh 25 after that rocket. Bro, he threw that into like quadruple coverage. I don't know why Kyle McCord thought that was a good pass. I mean, he threaded the needle and forced it into a good pass. But that's not where I would have gone. Okay, motion on the field this time. Here's the snap and a handoff to the running back left side, and it's going to be not much gained there on the left side. Damian Martinez picks up about a yard, maybe 2. 2nd down and 9. 2nd down and 9. Packers with the football. You can see on the drive chart down below, they are approaching the red zone, 4 yards away from the red zone. That tackle was made by Anthony Goodlow. 2nd down and 9. Another shotgun with the running back on the left and motion towards the top of the field. Trips on the right now. Trips on the right. Here's the snap. There's the handoff to the right-hand side for a gain of about 5. Call it a gain of 4. On 2nd down and 9, it's a 3rd down and 5. There you go, little man. Why don't you try that? All right, 5 minutes here left to go. 3rd down and 5. We are technically at the red zone on the 20-yard line. 3rd down. Can Kyle McCord find the end zone? Green Bay has yet to score a touchdown today. They have scored 2 field goals. Let's see if they can get a touchdown. Here's the snap. 4-man rush coming in. It breaks right through this offensive line. The offensive line did absolutely nothing to protect Kyle McCord. Incomplete pass with 4:32 brings up a 4th down and field goal number 3 likely about to happen here. Packers down by 1, looking to take the lead at this point to go up by 2. This game could be decided by just 1 point, ladies and gentlemen. This game could be decided by just 1 point. Uh-oh. Here comes that field goal. The kick is up, and the kick is good. All right, guys. The field goal is successful. The Packers are up by 2. That is Trey Smack who knocked that down. Trey Smack, the special teams kicker, the rookie out of Florida. You heard that right. The Green Bay Packers drafted a kicker this year, or picked up a kicker this year, the rookie, and not half bad to knock that one down. All right, 4:28 here left to go in this half. For those of y'all who missed it, the Pittsburgh Steelers, let's take a look at y'all's schedule here. Pittsburgh, next week for preseason. Y'all play on Friday. Preseason week 2, Friday, August 21st, Jets at Steelers. Preseason week 3, Thursday, the 27th, Steelers at Bills. good so far. Then the season actually begins. Week 1, Pittsburgh plays against the Falcons. Talk to me, chat. Is that a win or a loss? Is that a win or a loss? What do you think? How do the Steelers start this season? Do they start 3-0? Do they start 2-1? Do they start 1-2? Or do they start 0-3? How will the Steelers start this season? Go Titans. Let's see. Dave's still not here, man. Dave's still not here, man. Let's go Pittsburgh. Tino, peace. Tino is cool. Says the Packers cheese is Velveeta with soy oil. Yuck. 2-1, says LaShawn. Michael says 2-1. Gerald says 1-2. They don't know how to make mac and cheese. Go Green Bay, says Slytherin. Velveeta is not cheese. 2-1, 2-1. 3-0, says the row. Says Thor. Excuse me, Thor. Thorell. Thorell Jarrell says 3-0. I say 1-3. 3-0. Pittsburgh. All right, well, how about the Green Bay Packers? Green Bay Packers, if I'm being honest, I think they're going to start their season 3-0. So the Green Bay Packers next week, preseason, they've got the Broncos. Then they've got the Cardinals. These are just tune-up games, so these don't count. Ooh, Arizona Cardinals and Las Vegas Raiders, and a 14-14 game right now. That game looks like fun. This game is live on the ESPN app, apparently. Heidenreich. Whoa, that was a big, joyful yell. What is he pointing at? What is he yelling at? He's yelling at the TV. Okay, that's fine. The kickoff is stopped at the 20-yard line here, guys. 1st and 10 coming up now. Looks like the Pittsburgh Steelers are going to get the football for the first time in a long time. Steelers on another drive here. Looks like at this point it is going to be time maybe for Drew Aller. Yes. Finally, we get to look at the rookie quarterback here. Drew Aller is on the field. Burke. Steelers line up. 4:20 left to go in the third quarter. You know what that means. Single back. And looks like a pretty obvious run play. It is going to be a run play. They keep it on the ground. Caden Wetjen was the running back. Caden Wetjen, is that right? No. That running back on this play, that was Caleb Johnson. Caden Wetjen was the one who had the kickoff return. All right. So, Drew Aller has his hands up. It's a 2nd down and 8 after a 2-yard pickup. A 2nd down and 8 after a 2-yard pickup here. You can see all the rushing stats on this side. An I formation here. Drew Aller with 2 backs behind him and 2 receivers on the left. The I offsets. They go to the right-hand side. It's another handoff to Caleb Johnson, and he picks up maybe a yard. 3rd down and 7. Another really good stop here. This time looks like Christian Welch makes the tackle here. It does bring up a 3rd down and 7. Christian Welch makes the play. So the linebacker core showing off some depth here for Green Bay. Going to be very tough to get in on that linebacker group, though, if you're a Green Bay defender. Waiting for the snap here. Drew Aller in a shotgun with Caleb Johnson to his right. There's the drop back. Blitz coming in. Aller delivers a beautiful pass. It's caught. The 40, the 45, the 50, the 40, the 30, the 20. I think he's gone. The 10. Down at the 3-yard line. What a play right there. Wetjen makes the grab for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And the Steelers are inside the red zone. What a catch. What a play. There are no flags. What a play right here. Talk about yards after the catch. Caden Wetjen makes a grab. Good for 75 yards, dude. That was from the Pittsburgh 23. It's 1st and goal at the Green Bay 2. What a play. 75-yard play for Drew Aller, who hits a man in stride. Caden Wetjen. Let's take a quick look at his numbers here. Wetjen, after that play, now has 74 total yards of receiving. You can see that on the far right-hand side over here. Cool. All right. Well, at the 2-yard line we are. 2 minutes and 38 seconds left to go. I'm going to stop the clock. Looks like there might be a quick injury here, so we'll cut away once again. It'll be 1st and goal when we get back. 2:38 here. Drew Aller showing off that he can read the room. Wetjen Law. Timeout has been called here. An official's timeout. Finally, an exciting play, says Sweet Love. Zeke says, if I ever came across a Packers Dallas ticket, you have to go to the game with me, Mario, says Zeke. Dude, I'm down, but I'll probably be covering the game, if I'm being honest. I'll probably be covering the game. Well, thank you guys for hanging out with me. We've still got about 1,400 people in this chat. Quick question, have you smashed that like button yet? Have you smashed that like button yet? Also, have you guys done your fantasy football drafts yet? If you did, who did you take? And who did you draft? Well, like, what position did you draft in? I am curious. What's up, says Slytherin. The Fremp says, thanks again, you're welcome. Do a live stream for a game, like at the stadium. That'd be cool. Is Drew Aller the new quarterback for the Steelers, or is he a backup? He's a backup, Isabel. It's definitely going to be Aaron Rodgers. Imagine how much better you could cover the game if you were actually there, says Pause and Grow. That would be interesting. Next forward says, wow. Is Drew Aller the new quarterback for the Steelers? Nope, we just said that. Let's see. I have a few fantasy footballs coming up. I get to keep CeeDee Lamb. And you're in a keeper league? Country. Was last year your first year doing it and you're already in keeper leagues? Like, oh, snap. Rock and roll. Okay. Let's see. Mario, where's your brother Luigi? Nice try. Let's see. I'm back. I had to take care of my dog, says Ashley. Let's see. Y'all gave up on Berg. What happened? Francisco, what's going on? St. James saying, what's up, Mario? What up, Francisco St. James? Fist bump to you, sir. All right, so injury timeout. Y'all aren't missing anything. No worries, Isabel. Come on, Drew, make us proud. Secure yourself a spot, says Juice. You need some merch. Let's effing go T-shirts. We got them. Ned, if you want to check it out, you can check out the whole shop on the Football Nation website. Here's the link to the shop for Football Nation. And I've also got koozies that I still need to make a link for so that people can buy those koozies. Those koozies are really fun. I actually had the channel members pick the koozie that they wanted. But Ned Davis, I do have plenty of merch that says Let's Effing Go. You can check it out using the link in that right there. Guys, go check out the website. Go check out all those tabs. Go see what it's all about. We got a 1st and goal coming up right now. It's Packers on defense. There's a throw and a dropped pass on the right-hand side. Wide open, Nowakowski can't grab it, and he's going to get pulled from the field for dropping that wide-open touchdown. It'll bring up a 2nd down and goal. 2nd down and goal. Wayne says, I enjoy your passion. Yeah, that's what we're here for. I mean, if I'm not having fun, how can I expect you guys to have fun? If I was bored at what I do, how could I expect you guys to not be bored? Not mean, Jelly Bean? 2nd and goal from the 3-yard line. It's going to be a keep. Oh, nice play. Drew Aller scores the touchdown for the Pittsburgh Steelers. It's in. So the Pittsburgh Steelers score a touchdown on a faked handoff and the RPO. Drew Aller fakes the handoff here up the middle. Damian Martinez does a great job of faking that run. As a matter of fact, it's not Damian Martinez, my apologies. It's Caleb Johnson who fakes that run. Caleb Johnson fakes the run, and he gets the Packers to bite. That allows Drew Aller to go to the right-hand side, and the extra point attempt is good. The score is now 14-9. The Pittsburgh Steelers have scored 2 touchdowns, giving them 14 points. The Packers have scored 3 field goals, giving them just 9. Green Bay not going to be able to win if they can't score a touchdown. Right now, Mike McCarthy looking like a genius. Good job, says Owl on the Prowl. Are you not entertained, says JT. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs, says Tino. Earth Citizen, mind blown. I wear the hoodie all season, says Unky James. 6'7", they playing soccer out there. Ba-dum. Happy dance. All right, guys, let's talk about something that a lot of people aren't currently talking about right now. Real quick, who's your team? Who is your NFL team? Who is your NFL team, guys? I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan. I will be wearing my full Dallas Cowboys getup on Saturday. It'll be Cowboys at Seattle Seahawks. There we go. Christina's finally home. I can see her. Hi, gorgeous. How you doing? Yeah. How long was I watching you? I'm always watching. No, I saw you out there. Hi, little man. He is a mess. Please stand by. All right, cool. All right, we're back. So, I am baby free now. I am locked into this game now. Someone said Franklin handcuffed Aller. Mario, how the hell are you a Cowboys fan? Well, nobody's perfect. 2nd down and 6 at the Green Bay 34, folks. 2nd down and 6 at the Green Bay 34. Here is the snap, dropping back, looking to the right, delivering a sharp pass to the right-hand side. Looks like McCord's pass is going to be caught, and I think this is past the line to gain. This is going to be a 6-yard pickup, call it an 8-yard pickup, so a 1st down coming up now. Less than 2 minutes here left to play. It's the Green Bay Packers with possession. Clock should still be ticking if I'm not mistaken. They're focusing on some highlights right now. Green Bay does have possession here. Minnesota Vikings, says Francisco. It's a 1st and 10 at the 42. 1st and 10 at the Green Bay 42. Kyle McCord out to the left-hand side. He's still running. He will go to the sideline, picking up 2 yards on the play. It's 2nd down and 8. Clock will stop as he runs himself out of bounds with 1:03 here left to go. Forward progress. He takes that out through the sideline. Chased out of bounds by Julius Welschoff. Now they want to kick people because they're losing. Let's see. Don't worry. We will take y'all to the promised land, says Vontae Leroy. 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard scramble. 2nd down and 7. Motion on the field. Under center Kyle McCord at the 45-yard line for Green Bay. McCord in the offset eye. Play action blitz coming in. There's the corner blitz. He's going to be dropped on the play. Israel, it's a safety blitz. Israel Mukuamu, welcome to the NFL. Israel Mukuamu makes a huge play right there. And I say welcome to the NFL. He's got 5 years of experience already looking for that spot on the roster, trying to earn it here. He bags McCord, It's going to be a loss of 12. It's 3rd down and 19 after that play. Ouch. And this should take us to the end of the 3rd, actually. So I should have kept my clock running. We'll reset this, guys. 4th quarter coming up, and it'll be the start of the 4th here in just a second. 4th quarter. Commercial break. When we get back, it's 3rd down and 19. Sack that cheese, says Lakeman. Come talk peace. Come on, says Rage. All rage. Let's see. Gamer Girl Goddess says, Gamer Girl. That hurt, says Ned Davis. The Packers will have to play the Dallas Cowboys. They sure will, Slytherin. They sure will have to play the Dallas Cowboys. So, we looked at the teams over here, right? The games for this week. Tomorrow, there are 3 games on Friday. We're covering this one. Broncos, Falcons. But Dolphins and Commanders will play, as well as Buccaneers and Jets. Then on Saturday is the main day here, guys. 12 p.m., there will be 2 games. It's going to be the Browns and the Bears on Saturday at 12 p.m. Actually, 3 games. The Panthers and the Bills at that time, and the New York Giants at home against the Minnesota Vikings on Saturday. Then there is going to be a couple of 3 o'clock games. I'm going to skip those 3 o'clock games. By the way, for those of y'all who are new to this channel, it is preseason. We are going to keep practicing, and it's not just me practicing. If I ever get sick, I get hit by a bus, an emergency situation happens, and I need a filler. Our filler on this channel, his name is Santino de Blasis. He will be here covering this game on Saturday, guys. So Santino is going to be the host of this Giants and Vikings game. Yes, Giants and Vikings game. Santino is going to be the host that day. I'll be in the room. We'll be hanging out. And then Saturday night, it'll be just me with the Cowboys and the Seattle Seahawks. So want to make sure that he gets a chance to cover his Vikings. That's his favorite team, and he's from New York. So it makes the perfect sense for him to have that game this Saturday. Expect there to be a different host at the morning game on Saturday. And then Saturday night, I got the Cowboys and the Seahawks. Good? Good. Cool. All right. So Santino will be here for that. We've got all of the schedule already made. I am super stoked for week 1 already, guys. We've got an Australia game. Then in week 3, a Brazil game. Weeks 4, 5, and 6, England game. We got a Paris game, a Madrid game, a Munich game, a Mexico City game, and a beautiful throw up the middle by Kyle McCord. That's going to be caught, but it's not going to be enough for a first down, guys. It was 3rd down and 19. This looks like a 7, maybe an 8-yard pickup here. It'll bring up a 4th down and 12. Punt team going to come out now for the Green Bay Packers. 4th down and 12. The clock is ticking. It's actually 4th down and 13. Caught by Jaden Nixon, in case anyone was wondering. I hate the Euro games, says Tino. I don't mind the Euro games. I actually told Santino that I would rather do the Euro games just because the volume is there. There's people looking for it, and we just wrapped up the World Cup, right? So I know we've got a huge international audience now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the sacrifice, wake up early on those international games that happen at 8 a.m. I'll do that first game, hand over the microphone, let Santino pick up the second game or the third game, just depending on what we decide on, and we'll do it that way. That way I can still give my voice a few hours rest and, not drop potential conversions there early in the days. So Tino says, I hate the Euro games. Euro games equal bucket list, rush tour, fire. I watched you and Santino all the time because you guys really do work together so well, says Ashley. Oh, yeah, dude. He's my right-hand guy. I'll be here tomorrow, too. Got to see what those Falcons have in store this season. Probably not a lot, Gamer Girl. I'm hoping that the Falcons are better this year. It's the reason why I'm so apprehensive about drafting Bijan Robinson. I want running backs who are on winning teams. And really, I just want players who are on winning teams more than anything. But it also depends on what they're winning or why they're winning. anyways, very different conversation. So we just had the punt here, guys. We should be getting a punt here. Did we not get the punt yet? Thought we had the punt already. Let me reset this. I got to stop my clock. Thing is just ticking away. So there's a flag here. Looks like an illegal blindside block. The football's been moved back to the Pittsburgh 12-yard line. And we missed the punt, but it's 1st and 10 at the Pittsburgh 12. Everybody on the same page? Okay. Let's get everyone on the same page. Snap comes in. Drew Aller looks to the right, delivers a pass to the right. It's a breakaway. The gain of about 15 yards. Call it a gain of 17. Max Hurleman makes the grab, and that's good for a 1st down, Pittsburgh Steelers. 1st down, Pittsburgh. Steelers looking solid here. Drew Aller just delivered a pass. It is 1st and 10 at the Pittsburgh Steelers' own 29-yard line. That much we got, right? We're good. We're all on the same page there. Again, 1st and 10. Pittsburgh is at their own 29-yard line. There is a drive chart down below in case you do not have, just in case you want to visualize where the ball is. Here is the snap. Drew Aller play action. Blitz coming in. Drew Aller tries to deliver this back shoulder here. Flags, multiple coming in. That's going to be defensive pass interference. And you can see them all on the sideline just go. It's going to be a 1st down, Pittsburgh Steelers. Flags. Yep, pass interference against the Packers. It's going to be a spot foul, and it's going to be an automatic 1st down. Definitely a DPI. Glad they called that. Pulling on him at the top of the route. Draped all over him. That's the right call. 13:25 here left to go. We'll reset this. It's 1st and 10 now at the Pittsburgh 40 after the penalty. Single back formation. Drew Aller under center. You've got the strong side on the left side, and the ball is tossed in that direction. It will be wrapped up here by MJ Devonshire. Scratch that. Made that up. It's Eli Heidenreich who had that, and the tackle was made by Nazir Stackhouse. So Eli Heidenreich picks up about 2 yards on the play. It's 2nd down and 8. The football at the Pittsburgh 42. Sorry, guys, I can't stay in the chat. No worries, Michael. I'll be here, man. Don't forget to check out the website, guys. Football Nation USA. Leave me some feedback in case you oh man, we're actually thinking about doing blog writers. Nice throw up the middle. Drew Aller connects right up the gut on 2nd down and 8 with Levi Wentz. Catch is going to be made there. The result of this play is a 1st and 10 at the Green Bay 49. 1st down here. Wentz makes the grab. Drew Aller is now 3 of 4 for 100 yards. Guys, 4 passes, 100 yards. Mason Rudolph had 11 passes, only came up with 93 yards. Will Howard had 9 passes, only came up with 86. Dropping back. Up the middle again. Nice pass. That's straight up the gut again here this time. And it's going to be caught. Another 1st down for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Max Hurleman makes the grab, and it's a 1st down. Pittsburgh Steelers are up 14-9. A touchdown here would probably ice this game. Trying to check out and see the form of these two sides. We're just behind a touchdown. Football Nation, who are you voting for? In what sense? I made that up. I do that all the time. Shotgun formation. Drops back. Blitz coming in. Aller airs it out. Aller tried to find the man on the run. Could not find him. Incomplete pass. The result of the play is 2nd down and 10. I'll tell you who I'm voting for in the MVP race. But I go to the voting polls and vote in privacy on purpose. Come on, Packers intercept the ball. There's the snap, looks to the right, throws to the right. It's caught. No interception this time. It's caught on the right-hand side This time it looks like the grab is made by Lake McRee. Lake McRee. Lake MCREE. Tight end number 81 here. It's 3rd down and 5. It's a 5-yard pickup, guys. Bartholomew made the tackle there for the Green Bay Packers. 3rd and 5. 10:44 here left to go. In a shotgun. Time's almost up here. This game should be over around 9. Another throw. Another solid throw to Hurleman. Hurleman picks up another 7 yards on 3rd down and 5. It's another 1st down. Pittsburgh Steelers, they keep moving the sticks here. And they're doing a great job, man. Got to give credit. Just a reminder, this country. Dropping back, going to the right, throwing this down. It's caught on the right side by Drew Aller. Aller delivers to Lake McRee. And it's going to be a play that stops the clock on the sideline for just a moment. 2nd down. 2nd down and 6 after a 4-yard gain. I'll be honest, guys. I'm like 50-50. I'm legit like 50-50 on whether or not I'm even going to have access to the games tomorrow. I might need to pick up an extra service. We are inside the red zone. It is 2nd down and 6 at the Green Bay 12. A turnaround and a handoff to the running back. I believe that was Caleb Johnson. We'll double check here when the pile breaks apart here. Looks like this run was Eli Heidenreich. Keep that clock ticking. It's a 3rd down and 3. It's a 3rd down and 3. And the Pittsburgh Steelers are looking to punch it in. 3rd down. Shotgun. Trips on the left. 1 man alone on the right. Looks like they're dialing up a simple rush here with the 4-man rush. Drew Aller able to get away from them. Back foot throw. Incomplete. Back foot throw looking for Caden Wetjen. The incomplete pass will stop the clock. It does bring up a 4th down and 3. If you're the Pittsburgh Steelers, no way. Flag on the play, holding against the defense. Holding against the Packers. It's going to be an automatic 1st down here, guys. 3rd down and 3 at the Green Bay 9-yard line. A holding call against Shamar Bartholomew is going to give the Steelers a 1st and goal from the 5. So that is unfortunate if you're a Packers fan. 5-yard line. Fresh set of downs. Steelers with the ball in enemy territory. There is the snap. Aller to the left. Throws it. Caught. It's good. Touchdown. Wetjen. Wetjen scores the touchdown here. We can stop this clock and end that red zone music. There it is. Bang. All right, so the Steelers are now up by 11. The extra point attempt will make it 12. And it'll be a 2-possession game for Green Bay with under 9 left to go. Historically, not a great situation. Historically, that's typically not a nail in the coffin, but I don't see very many teams come back from 2-possession deficits midway through the 4th quarter. The extra point attempt is good, so it is now 21-19. It's a 2-touchdown game. It's a 2-touchdown kind of game here, huh? Sure is. Okay. Well, Steelers might be getting it. The standard is Rudo Sports Club. Flat says, wow, go Steelers. Rage. Still got the guitar over by the door. Absolutely incredible for Drew. So happy. Can't wait to hear the post-game reactions and analytics. Honestly, I think Drew Aller. Okay, we definitely covered Drew Aller in Penn State. We covered Drew Aller at Penn State when he still had Abdul Carter as one of his defensive players. Yeah. Glad that he's in Glad that he's there. Well, that's one way to lose 100 real fast, says Beep23. Let's see. Good to see you, Mario. I just noticed you. I was watching the Pats-Colts game. Pats up 13-7 in the third, says Daniel O'Rourke. What's up, Mr. O'Rourke? How you doing, sir? McLovin Football Nation, says that gamer girl. Time to sprinkle some Parmesan Green Bay Packers cheese, not the real one. You can grate by hand. Juicy J says, yeah, dude. Don't gamble. Invest with Acorns, says DJ Gene. Honestly, yeah, man. I agree with that, DJ Gene. I mean, I don't remember the last time I placed a sports bet. It was definitely last season. I haven't placed a sports bet in over a year. And, I think it's been since, week 1 or week 2 of the football season last year since I placed a bet. I mean, I haven't really had to. I've had more success just investing my money elsewhere. But we can talk about something else, man. You know, let's keep it light. Let's talk about, religion or something. Just kidding. Kidding. I'm kidding. Please, let's not talk about that. Let's see. Bryson says, I like your channel, Football Nation. Thanks, Bryson. My name is Mario. I like your profile picture there with the George Pickens. Go Cowboys. Looks like someone wants the update on the Lions game. You know what, dude? Here we go. Let's change something here. So they're showing Cam Ward, blah, blah, blah. Continue. Let me sign in here. I got to change my scrolling crawler here. It looks like it's only got baseball games. 16-6, Lions are down, says Tristan. Let's see. What other leagues do I need to add here? There's the kickoff there, folks, real quick. All of these should be good. What is this? What are we doing here? My keep the score is not exactly on my scoreboard here. This is the one we need. Forward 1. 32. Yep. Cool. Let's copy this one. See if we can change this. Settings. I think it's this ticker. So it's going to keep scrolling by here. It's going to keep changing these for a second. And we can do the animation from right to left. I actually like it better from right to left. And it will eventually get to, I can turn off all these soccer ones, unselect all. Don't need any of the soccer ones. Don't need any of the basketball ones. Definitely don't need any of the hockey ones right now. And we'll just do football, MLS. What other ones do I have? World Cup on select all. Baseball, only Major League. Cool. Okay, so the scrolling board, there you go. So the scrolling board should now have the new sports. There you go. Cool. Easy fix, guys. See, these are all the things. This is why we do preseason. You can see all the scores around the NFL right now. How about the Tennessee Titans up over the 49ers here at this moment? 2nd down and 9 as I pick my eyes up off the board here, and there is going to be a massive sack right there, and down goes Kyron Drones. So Drones is the quarterback in at this point now. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and forever. I don't know why he is even on the field if he's going to be that scared. The sack is going to be made by the defense here. It's Jamin Davis who makes the play. You heard that right. Jamin Davis makes the sack. It's Packers with the football, a 3rd down, and a long way to go. Here's a handoff. It's 3rd down and 24. It'll be a gain of about 2, so 4th down and 22. Punt team coming out for the Green Bay Packers. The Pittsburgh Steelers likely going to win this one. 123W Football says, I'm watching. Thank you, says Carlos, anytime. 988 for a second. I thought you was talking about Bone Thugs and Harmony. What did I miss? 21-9. You missed quite a bit. Wet Jen making 53 as kick returner. He could, L. He be jamming, says Peace. Leroy, you still with us, doggy? Feeling cheesy? Thank you for great vibes, says Call. Anytime, Cal. Here's the punt. That's a very high punt. That's got some distance. Out past to the 40. Ooh, stays on his feet and runs backwards, though, to the 40 again. And down at the 40-yard line, they stop the clock with 6:19. It's Pittsburgh Steelers with the football here. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line. Pittsburgh has 6 minutes here. They'll probably just run a few and keep this on the ground. Fortunately, got a run. Be here tomorrow, though. Enjoy the rest of the game, says Sweet Love. No problem. Packers are cooked. They're waving the white flag. Get them out of there before they get hurt. Yay, I picked right, says Jack. I love it. I love it. Interception time, says Dave? Maybe. These guys are fighting for roster spots, man. I tell you what. These guys definitely fighting for roster spots. I do like watching the battles here, especially the offensive players who are just trying to get a couple good catches, get a couple of highlight moments. Appreciate y'all, man, being here, getting over 50,000 views on a preseason stream. It's pretty wild. Not going to lie. Not going to lie, guys. Be sure to smash that like button if you haven't already done so. Drew Aller swiftly says 123W Football. Ned Davis says adios. Well, time for me to get back on the COD. I'll start watching football again when they start using the running backs, says MacMan. Regal. We still have Milwaukee Brewers. Hey, the Brewers are legit, dude. Aren't they like the best team in baseball right now? I'm trying to stay plugged in with baseball because we are going to be covering baseball in October. And Santino and I are going to try as hard as we can to get all of our slides made in advance so that we don't feel burnt out when October comes. It'll make life just so much easier. Let's get Mario to 200,000 subscribers before mid-season. Oh, dude. My goal right now is just to get to 150 before the season starts. And we got a long ways to go. That's okay. Mod Squad, are you ready for Monday night's draft? Honestly, no, Courtney. I'm personally not ready for Monday night's draft. Did you ever receive your YouTube play button? Where did you hang it, says Tracy Patterson. Tracy, we were this close to getting the YouTube play button. And then we dropped some clips during the FIFA World Cup. And those tiny little 3-second worth of clips when people were taking penalty shots, FIFA decided to hand us our very first ever on this channel. We've gotten community. We got one community guideline strike on this channel, but never a copyright strike, and I was very proud of that. I got my very first copyright strike this past year, and typically it takes a whole year from a copyright strike to get your silver play button. So it'll have to be next summer. Second down coming up right now. The clock is ticking. Looks like the Pittsburgh Steelers are going to keep the ball on the ground. As a matter of fact, the clock is going to stop. There's a flag on the play. It's a holding against Green Bay. It'll be a 5-yard penalty and an automatic first down. First down, Pittsburgh Steelers. 1st and 10 at the Pittsburgh 45, maybe 46-yard line here. DJ Jean says FIFA. Not mad. Got thick skin. It's preseason. Yeah, for sure. Where's Mo Howard? Oh, man, says Lime Tree. Yep. McSmokey, what's going on? Says, good to see you, Mario. Means football is on soon. Yes, it is. Single back, 1st and 10. There's the snap. Left-hand side. Strong run to the left-hand side. Heidenreich. Hiding in plain sight as he goes to the left-hand side. It was, what was that? Was that only a 2-yard run? Looked like a stronger run than that. Okay, well, looks like a 2-yard run moves the football to the Pittsburgh 48-yard line. I got a 2nd down and 8, and the clock is ticking. I'm going to get up on my feet because I'm starting to run out of energy here at the end of this game. Feels like the Pittsburgh Steelers are in control. A 2-possession game with 5 minutes here left to go. And that catch, almost enough to really make it sting. It's a throw, it's a catch, it's Caden Prather who makes the grab. It's 3rd down and 1 after the play. But the clock will not stop. So 3rd down and 1, 5:17 left to go. Could have challenged that strike if it was fair use. I did challenge the strike. I did. They brought it back and said it wasn't. You can't be mad. Preseason, just exciting. And out to the right-hand side. It's going to be good for a 1st down. Okay. But even so, like my community guideline strike, I challenged that one, and they removed the strike, but it didn't matter. They actually removed the strike, but they said, well, you already picked up the strike, so the system thought it's a whole BS situation. But this game's almost over. That's the good news. 4 minutes here left to go. Shotgun formation. Waiting for the snap right now. Pittsburgh Steelers going to rocket a dangerous pass out to the left right there. This is actually going to stop the clock for the first time in a while here. 3:59 left to go. Drew Aller out there. Why no Packers offense? Good luck believing that too. Let's see. Run that clock, baby. They signed another wide receiver like yesterday. Must be that dude. Let's see. Hydrate, says DJ Gene. Single back. Aller under center. Takes it. Hands this to the left. And maybe a 1-yard pickup. Maybe 2 yards picked up right here. Whistles didn't come in right away. They're calling it no gain. They calling this no gain? 2nd down and 10. Football at the Green Bay 44. It's actually, 3rd down and 8. Eli Heidenreich picked up 2 yards. Football at the Green Bay 42. Who? Dang, digging deep. Yeah, they're going deep. Does Larry play? Oh, yeah, man. We're going to the end of this roster list here. Shotgun. 3 on the right, 1 on the left. Aller waits for the snap. Calls the audible. Takes it. Hands this off to Heidenreich again. Keeps it on the ground. Well, it's not going to move the sticks. It's going to bring up a 4th down and about 4. 4th and 4 at the Green Bay 38. You might as well go for it here. You're in good field position. You don't have much to lose by going for it. I would go for it on 4th down. 4th down and 4. Green Bay 38. Drew Aller looking to keep this clock ticking and ice this game here, putting the Packers away. I called 17 points in the 4th quarter. Dude, that is messed up. Really, FIFA? I've seen worse during FIFA. Yeah, FIFA's brutal. Here's the snap. The blitz coming in. Aller floats this one up. It's dangerous. Flag comes in. It's DPI. Flag comes in. Incomplete pass. It's going to be an automatic 1st down. It's going to be a 1st and goal situation here. It's going to be a pass interference, and it's going to be against the Packers. Flag on the play. Pass interference. Defense. Spotted the foul. Automatic 1st down. Man, I'm sore. Super sore. Jalen Simpson pushing early at the top of the route. Definitely a DPI. No doubt about that. Hurleman draws the penalty. 2:20 left to go. It's 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 at the Green Bay 14, excuse me. So at the 14-yard line, 1st and 10. It's going to be a running play. It's probably going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Turns around, hands this off to the right-hand side. They go. It'll be a 2-yard pickup. 2nd down and 8. Eli Heidenreich again. Tackle made by Aaron Mosby. And this will take us to the 2-minute warning. That's okay. All right, guys. Have you signed up for the Pick'ems yet? Have you checked out the Football Nation Fan Zone? Have you signed up for the email threads? If you want the Pick'ems, here they are. Again, guys, we are giving away $100 and $100, and we are giving away this Troy Aikman signed football. Yes, it is a Troy Aikman signed football here. It comes with the JSA certification card and the sticker on top as well to authenticate it. This is a legitimate prize we are giving away for week 1. It is free to play. Link in the description down below. Link in the description down below. So if you guys want something for your man cave, I got you. There it is. Cool. 2 minutes here left to go. Next forward says, wow, that's awesome. It's just a football signed by Troy Aikman, a Super Bowl winning quarterback. You know, no big deal or anything. But yeah. Unfortunately, it wasn't a game played football, but hey. Mario commentating the next game? No, I will be covering the where's my schedule here? Here's my schedule. I will be covering the Broncos and Falcons tomorrow, though. So tomorrow night, Friday night, Broncos-Falcons. Saturday, Santino's coming over to take care of the Vikings. He's a Vikings fan, so he'll be taking care of the Vikings and Giants. And then Saturday night, I'll be back again to do Cowboys and Seattle Seahawks. I signed up, bro, says Dave Olaf. Let's go. McSmokey says Packers. I was just joshing around. The Steelers, I wasn't. Don't bother. That football is mine, says Dave. I'm going to win. Let's see. I'm with you tomorrow, says Nightingale Swan. What up, Nightingale Swan? Appreciate you. Slytherin says no. Tomorrow. What color tie should I wear? I'm thinking because it's going to be red and orange or maybe blue, probably going to wear an orange tie maybe tomorrow. No. I've got the brown tie. I've got a couple new purple ties that I picked up. I've got that gold tie. Mean Green says pink. I actually do have a pink accented tie as well. Dave says Troy is one of the greatest. Super Mario colors. Wear a Niners tie, says Courtney. I'd hang myself with it. Just kidding, just kidding, just kidding. Is that too far? Did I go too far on that one? Let's see. Refresh this page. Can't get any scrolling action here. There we go. Set. Okay, so we are inside the red zone, guys. When we get back from this red zone play, looks like it's a 2nd down and 8 with 2 minutes left to go. It's amazing. Let's see. I know you would, says Courtney. Who's your least favorite team? I don't know. I don't really have a least favorite. 2nd down and 8. They keep this on the ground there as well. Green Bay not calling any timeouts. Maybe they are. Clock will stop with 1:55. So now it looks like garbage time timeouts here. Green Bay wants one more chance to I guess Green Bay just wants one more chance to assess their players, but we'll see. Drew Aller looking pretty good for a day 2 pick. Wear a Bills tie, says Wood Bentley. Orange, says Dave. Steve says Buffalo. For Hailstorm, that's a good question. What's the question? Let's see. What's your least favorite team? Yeah, I don't think I have one, man. You know what? I do. And it's not fair because they're actually a good team. It's the Buffalo Bills. And I think it's because everybody, and I'm going to use some of the kids, some of the younger generation's terminology here, everyone's always glazing the Buffalo Bills. Oh, the Buffalo Bills this, the Buffalo Bills that. 3rd down and 5. Aller fires to the end zone, and a flag comes in again. Another flag with 1:51. It's going to be a pass interference if I had to guess. Before the pass, holding. Half the distance to the goal, automatic first down. So first and goal now. First and goal coming up for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Holding against the Green Bay Packers. Going to be a flag, going to be a penalty. Going to be a first and goal. At the 4-yard line, maybe just between the 4 and the 5 here, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Between the 4 and the 5, single back, waiting for the snap. There it is. Aller rolls to the left. He fires to the end zone. One-handed grab. Yes, sir. Nowakowski gets the touchdown play there. So touchdown, Steelers. Touchdown, Pittsburgh Steelers. It's 27-9. This game is over. Field goal. The extra point attempt now going to come up here. Update, Chargers 13-7 over the Texans. What's your favorite color? Green is my favorite color, actually. And I'm not a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. But green reminds me of green forests, green jungles, green plains, nature. Green reminds me of nature. Nothing like having a good plant in your office. Something nice. The Bills have an easy name to spell. Say something nice about the Bills. I will say something nice about the Bills. Josh Allen is an absolute stud. And James Cook is great. And their defense is also really good. But, you know, maybe Brady can figure something. Maybe Joe Brady can figure out a way to fix that team. But they weren't getting it done with Sean McDermott. It's 28-9 now, and now that Sean McDermott is gone, you know, there have been a lot of changes around the NFL, guys. There have been a lot of changes around the NFL. Let's see if I can find the new coaching. Okay, where are we at here? Guys, take a quick look at this while I have y'all here. Clint Kubiak is actually, by the way, I had a whole conversation with Santino about this today. I thought to myself, it should be Clint Kubiak. We thought about this during the postseason, and I haven't updated this graphic. But I'm thinking Pete Carroll was just the head coach of the Raiders. The organization trusted Pete Carroll enough to get some insight. They probably asked him who the next best pick is going to be, the next best head coach. He probably said Clint Kubiak, and that probably had a lot of reason why he is now the coach of the Raiders. But Robert Saleh, John Harbaugh, now with the New York Giants. Saleh with the Titans, Harbaugh with the Giants. Kevin Stefanski, the Falcons head coach, leaving the Browns. Mike McCarthy, now the head coach of the Pittsburgh Steelers. We've got Mike LaFleur as the head coach of the Arizona Cardinals. Todd Monken has received a promotion. Jesse Mintner has also received a promotion thanks to these two guys going to different teams. Jeff Hafley, coach now for the Dolphins there, and Joe Brady, head coach now for the Buffalo Bills. That's why I mentioned Brady. So in case you guys did not know, new head coaches around the NFL, 8 teams. That is 25% of the entire NFL has new head coaches, which means things are going to be different. One thing I want you guys to notice, the AFC North, the only division to have 3 new head coaches in it. New head coach for the Steelers, new head coach for the Ravens, new head coach for the Browns. The only team that has not had a new head coaching structure is the Cincinnati Bengals, and with Joe Burrow being healthy, all the wide receivers being healthy, and the money that they dumped into the defense, the only question mark that remains is that offensive line. I do think that the Bengals will win that division this year, and I know that Steelers fans watching this might think I'm absolutely crazy, but mark my words, man, the Cincinnati Bengals, I have echoes of the Cincinnati Bengals potentially going to rematch against the Rams, man. Not even kidding. Not even kidding. Okay. Well, Kickoff. 1:46 left to go. Pittsburgh Steelers up 28-9. How many teams has Mike McCarthy been with? Well, I mean, he was the head coach of the Packers. He only took 1 year off. He went from the Packers to the Cowboys, and now he's with the Steelers here. Packers are cooked, says William Hodge. Fact. Lions touchdown, says B-Bowls. Joe Brady can get us over the maybe with the added DJ to the offense. Thank you, guys. Here's the drop back. Pressure coming in. Blitzburg brings on the pressure, and down goes the QB. There he goes. Tackle made behind the line of scrimmage by Buck. 1:30 here left to go. It's a 2nd down and 14. That's not a good look for this Kyron Drones. Kyron Drones tries to throw this one, throws it quickly, stops the clock with 1:20 here left to go. It's a 3rd down and 14. 3rd down and 14. 3 teams, country, 3. Got to do my fantasy homework this weekend. Big time, says Courtney. For sure, for sure. Big facts. Break. Packers with the football. At the 30-yard line of shotgun formation. Here's the snap. Kyron Drones drops into the pocket. He feels the pressure again. Another sack for this Pittsburgh defense. It's a 4th down, and the clock will just tick here. Yeah, this one is all done here. Week 3 Steelers breaking Burrow. Look, man, if the Cincinnati Bengals don't get off to a good start, they are notoriously bad at starts, and Joe Burrow has been injured a lot over the last couple of years. If Joe Burrow is healthy, man, I would put Chase Brown as a top 5. I would put Chase Brown as a top 5 running back, not even kidding. There's a flag on this play right here on the kickoff down at the 30-ish yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10. We're going to get victory formation here. This game is done, guys. Hey, Sacked. What's up, Mad Steve? How you doing? Cheese sandwich, sack lunch. Dude, Mario, this is my 4th football season with Football Nation. Let's go, Court. Let's go, Courtney. Country kisses a little, but I got to come armed, says Courtney. Thanks for the coverage. Happy to be here for you, Earth Citizen. Week 3 Steelers breaking Burrow. We'll see. Hope you guys are ready for the draft. I'm planning to live stream the draft as well, guys. If y'all want to watch the Football Nation draft and the moderators make their draft picks with us, it'll be fun. I got to reach out to everybody separately and let them all know the rules. There is no auto drafting this year. And if you auto draft and win, you won't win the prize. Country, I see you. OMG, you are, says Courtney. I'm thinking about it. I'm on the fence about it. If the Steelers get field goal, I need to make sure that certain people are actually going to draft. Last year we had some people who said they wanted to draft, and then they ended up drafting. I kid you not. They ended up drafting a kicker in like the 2nd or 3rd round. Poor Adam Kimbrough. I don't know what happened to him in his draft. That was brutal. Victory formation here for the Pittsburgh Steelers. They are going to take the knee and win this game. This game is over. All right, guys. This will be the final of this game. Coach is going to walk onto the field right now. This one is done. Congratulations to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Of course, this game was just for funsies, so no big deal. It's done. It's over. That's your final, 28-9. Happy to help, guys. Mario already backtracking on the Bungles. On the Bungles, what's that? Keep grinding up. You doing the Texans? End of the game? Nah. Sammy's doing all right. Auto drafting is so dumb. Never done that on purpose. Maybe like a 4th pick or something. The Packers can catch up still. Bro, we didn't start nobody, says Rage. No, but neither did they, technically. I mean, they did start everyone. They definitely started with Jordan Love. They definitely started with Jordan Love. They definitely started with Christian Watson, who got a catch today. Jaden Reed got a couple targets, but they didn't keep them out there for very long. It's over? Is it over? It's over, Liam. It is over. Drew Aller looked good tonight. He did, Isabel. He actually did. I think he could be the future after Aaron Rodgers. I don't think there's even competition. Mason Rudolph is trash. No offense. Slight offense. But the game is over, guys. There you go. There is the final. Tennessee and San Francisco are currently playing right now. They've got about 4 minutes left in the first half of that game. 49ers with the football here. They got motion on the field. Oh, no. Are we going to get sucked into a second game? The 49ers and the Tennessee Titans in a preseason matchup? Incomplete pass. All right, guys. I will be live again tomorrow in case y'all want to come back for more. Real quick. I will be back again tomorrow. Broncos fans, Falcons fans, tune in. I got you covered. Friday night football. Saturday, 2 games. We'll have our slide expert coming in to do this one. And then we've got the Cowboys and Seahawks after that. Let's see. How did I not know my Niners were playing? Lions lost. Should not be a thing. See y'all tomorrow. How are you feeling about the Cowboys this year? Oh, you know, just another year with the Cowboys. That's okay. I'm curious to see how this live stream did on Twitch. Let's go into bed. Yeah, all right, guys. So I normally would stay live a little bit longer, but it is preseason, so I'm going to go ahead and end this live stream so I can say goodnight to my son and go hang out with my family. What's up? Yeah, 28-9 final score. My Green Bay Packers fan wife is like, what happened? She's in here looking at this right now. All right, guys. Well, come back for more. I'll have more football for you guys tomorrow. That's it. I'm done. I'll leave the chat open for a few more minutes. It's been an absolute pleasure. Congratulations to the Steelers. Until next time, you've been watching Football Nation. Let's effing go. Peace out, guys.